This is Game Informer Live. I am Andrew Reiner. Today, we're taking a look at Monster Hunter World. JV Gwaltney is on the sticks. Hello, sir.
Hey, everyone. What's kicking?
Kicking. And then we got Dan Tack.
Hey, what's going on? This game, huh? Somebody tell me about this game. I don't know too much about it.
Who's played the living hell out of this for
Yes.
our review. We can't talk about that yet until the embargo is up.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Leo Vader as well in the control room. You can't see him, but I'm still happy to be here. So we're going to be taking a look at what, Dan Tack? 3-star
Yes.
missions.
So we're basically looking at the very early game today. And if you want to see some of the stuff from the later game, you should come back tomorrow because we're going to be streaming again. And it's going to be super cool.
Can we even talk about what that is?
I mean, in vagaries, probably, yes.
We're going to be looking at some big beasts. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah, what do we got here? JV's making some equipment here.
Yeah, I was just upgrading the weapons you get at the start. I'm playing, apparently, we had an intern role for us.
We did.
I'm playing the class that I play in my regular account because I played with Dan as well. I spent, not as long as him, but I spent about 40, 50 hours so far. And I'm a dual wielder.
Yeah, he's a dirty dual wielder.
Yeah, Dan does not care for dual wielders.
Actually, you know, I do. I think it's a great weapon, especially for people who are going to be coming new to the series. I think this game's going to get a lot more attention since it's like, you know, not on the 3DS. It's on major consoles, and definitely a good starting choice weapon is the dual blades. One of the cool things about the game is, like, later on, even if you want to switch weapons, it's relatively painless to get to a different weapon of the same tier, of same quality.
That's good.
So
Yeah, so
you're definitely going to want to experiment with weapons later on.
So why don't we take a look around before we go?
You know, we're here to play, JV.
That's way too much food for that lady. She had like 5 apples on that
judge.
plate. She had 5 apples.
Some days I eat 5 apples.
I
No,
ate
you
5
don't.
apples before the
That's a
stream.
lie. I'm playing Japanese. Sorry, I found the handler's voice not to be great, so I changed it.
Look at the hunks of cheese on that plate.
Just accept it, man. It's fine. Everyone eats so much in this universe.
Like 10 chicken drumsticks, a full turkey.
All right, so we are going to go take down a... Oh, we're just going to go...
Just do a big one, like the biggest thing you can find.
Well, we have to do this one first. All right. Well,
So,
let's
yeah.
take a look around real quick.
Today we're showing early game stuff, so 3 stars and below. So this is really cutting your teeth kind of thing. And JV's got his double daggers.
Where about in the game are you?
This
How many
is-
hours?
This is like an hour and a half tops.
Okay.
The intro is pretty long. You got to play through that, and then you get to here, which is, you know, your sort of hub world that you keep for the rest of the game. What is it called? Astera?
Astera,
Yeah.
the major hub city, yes.
Yeah. You start out at the beginning. You have, well, let's start here. You have the canteen. We'll go ahead and get a meal. Get a yummy meal started. That's the Meowster chef.
It's very important to eat before any adventures.
Is there any food left, or is it all in that lady's plate?
Well, we're about to find out, Reiner. It's okay. You can relax. So, Dan, what do you think we should
Hey,
get?
you know, good question from Chet here. What are we playing on today? Is this PS4 Pro or PS4?
This is regular PS4. This is
standard
my personal PS4.
JV's personal unit.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That's right. That's what we're playing
Oh,
on.
buddy. So usually I go with the chef's choice because
Yeah,
I think
Chef's Choice is a great one. It basically pulls you from all the fresh ingredients that you have available.
yeah.
Since this account just started, there's barely anything, but those are still very sizable buffs for this
Yeah.
point of the game.
So let's do that and let's see what these guys can do.
Oh,
Have you
man.
guys taken a look at this on a next-gen system like Xbox One X?
I have not, and I tell you what,
No?
I do want to. I can't really go into that further at this point, but yeah, I'd love to see it on the upgraded hardware.
I love the little palico.
It's a decent food buff for this point. Very good for this point in the game, actually.
All right.
Are they not allowed to sit at the table with you?
Maybe they just prefer to stand.
That's
man.
exactly right.
All right. Reiner, you've got some real issues with this universe.
Well, yeah, and it's called the city's called Hystera.
Astera.
Oh.
With an A. All right. So this is the workshop. This is probably the place you'll go the most in the game, I feel like.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
You can make some cool stuff here.
Yeah, you can make some. This is where you craft all your armor. This is where you buy weapons and armor if you want, but you shouldn't be buying. You should be crafting.
I mean, at this point in the game, actually, is very acceptable to purchase.
no,
armor.
I just mean later on. Like, you should probably just stick to crafting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
later on.
And down here, there's a little lift you can take to get to the first and second floor. We won't bother
You gotta go
with
beat
that.
a Kestodon.
Yeah.
That's not even a real monster.
Yeah, no.
Those are just like some baby monsters. Let's
Dan,
get through that.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go do that. But this is what the city looks like, and as you progress through the game, it sort of fills up with new resources for you to take.
Whoa! Someone just got flown away by a dragon.
Well, look.
Whoa!
Yeah, it just happened, man. We're those people, and they're drakes. They're winged drakes.
So how much can we say about this tack
Like I said,
without getting into the review?
you know,
How many, can we say like how many 3-star quests? How much content is there at this kind of tier?
I don't think anything 3 stars and below that is revealed in that portion of the game I can talk about.
Okay, so you can't do other areas of the game then.
You know, I haven't explicitly been told I can't, but we can dance around some things and still be cool.
All right, people out there in the chat and viewers out there, think hard, ask some good questions to tack.
Yeah, I'm here to field questions. And if I can't answer it, I won't, but with the game launching very soon, I can tell you that we're going to have a lot of content on the site, and a lot of questions that maybe I can't answer today will be answered very shortly.
Here we go.
So what is our hunt right now?
He just
These
has to
guys
kill
right
This
here.
is like really just teaching you to kill an animal and farm its hide.
Yeah. This is just a tutorial mission. Next one's when you... Oh, I killed a bird,
You
man.
did. Good kill.
That's a bummer. I didn't want to kill the bird.
Well, how about this for people that were in the beta?
Ooh.
Is that kind of introductory, the introduction to the game, the same as the final game?
No, it's different.
Yeah, the beta was more of like single slices of vertical slices of the game.
So
Yeah, you
there's
didn't
more
get any
meat to
story
it then.
content or anything. All right. Oh, no, thank you.
Oh, those things are cool looking.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. There are some monsters in here that just are like cosmic horror, some of them.
I want to ask questions about that, but we might get in some trouble.
You can ask. Like I said, I'm not gonna.
I don't think that particular monster is above 3-star. Stuff in the Rotten Vale.
Anything in the 3-star areas, you know, is okay. So
Tell me about it. What
do you
is it?
remember? Do you remember the Rotten Vale? Do you know?
Of course I know
Is
the
that
Rotten
is
Vale.
that 3-star
I
though?
think that might be higher than 3 stars.
Yeah, I can't talk about that one then.
So close to getting some new info.
It'll come out. I'm gonna let some juicy stuff slip, you know, by accident.
Ooh, can we not? Ooh, let's not let the juice slip.
All right, we won't. We'll be very careful.
Tack, go crazy, and I'll just mute your mic if you say something that's
You,
embargoed.
you don't even know what's about.
I got it.
Oh,
I don't know if I'd trust Leo with that.
killing these monsters is making me hungry. So this is sort of a, you know, it's a slow introduction, but it's very important, I think, at the same time, to onboard new players who, I mean, frankly, this series can be very intimidating to newcomers. And I'm glad that there's a focus on delivering some accessibility before throwing you the deep end of the pool.
As someone who is a new player, I was also very appreciative of that ramp, of how easily it was to get into the game.
So, JV, did you play Monster Hunter games before this one?
I played like an hour of Monster Hunter on the 3DS, and I liked what I played, but it hurt my hands a lot because of how cramped it would make.
Yeah, that was one of the few games that actually used the extra
Correct.
analog stick add-on.
Having
right?
the extra thing was extremely helpful. And even so, it's still a chore to play on there.
Yeah, it always felt like the box was the problem and not what was in the box.
And Tack, for
Oh,
someone
God.
who's played a lot of the Monster Hunter series,
I have.
if not all of it, do you feel like they're maybe holding players' hands a little bit more than
No.
the typical sequels on 3DS?
I don't feel they're holding hands, but I do feel that the ramp is more in line. I think players who are looking for difficulty will still absolutely find it. You'll still find the challenges that have been associated with the Monster Hunter name.
Oh God! All right, let's do the other. Yeah,
I just think that it's more like climbing a stairs rather than climbing a mountain. You're going up. You go up step by step. Things get harder and harder in a more linear, progressive fashion. But there's still all the Monster Hunter cool stuff. Like, you want to go on a side quest and take on a monster you're not really supposed to. You can. All kinds of fun stuff like that.
Well, how about this? Let's say you're 300 hours in. I just get the game for Christmas.
Okay.
I want to jump in. Can I join you on one of those harder hunts
No, but
without going up those stairs?
No,
or
but
is
I can join you on your easier
Okay.
hunts.
What is the gap then that they let you join?
You will have to progress through your own path in order to
Hey, Reiner,
get to certain ranks.
you want to watch this?
Oh, I've seen this guy before. He's amazing. Best belly in video games.
They have not been shy about showing this guy, the Great Jagras, which is nothing great about him at all. Just a real punching bag. So
He is kind of a giant weenie. I like him. I think he looks like a bearded dragon meets an iguana, so I'm a fan.
So a great question in chat. How Dark Souls is this game? And I want to make very clear here, it's not. That's just the only reason people make that association, I think, is because both games have sort of combat that requires you to commit to action. That's the only sort of similarity that I have between the two games. And besides, you know, looking at boss patterns, which is in many games.
Yeah, that's what makes me think of Dark Souls is the learning boss patterns, but that's not unique.
Yeah. I suppose in the same fashion, this game is very focused on boss fights, as the Souls games are too.
Yeah.
Do these fireflies take away some of the fun of the hunt?
No,
Like
No.
just exploring?
They help the hunt so much.
Yeah.
Honestly, one of the best things that ever hit this game.
So it doesn't just feel like waypoints then?
I am
Yeah.
so happy that I don't need to carry on paintballs and all that other garbage to track the monsters anymore.
And like, if you want an extra challenge, like technically you
They've-
can turn it off.
They've also tied other cool elements into the tracking system. Like you could find previously undiscovered tracks even when you're looking for something else, and that could lead you on a whole new mission of discovery, which is very interesting. They use it in creative ways.
Yeah. And you can also pin them now too. Like after you find enough tracks or you see it for the first time, then the monster appears on your map and you can stick a pin in it, and then it is a waypoint, which I'm gonna go ahead and activate just to save us some time.
Again, like a lot of the stuff doesn't come out till later, but where you get to see very introductory what the sort of hunting down a monster looks like here.
Mm-hmm.
And you do start off with a bunch of cool items. I think you already have your capture net if you wanted to catch some cool critters. I'm not sure if they start you with. I think you do. And your fishing rod and all that other fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I will say to get the basic ammo and some of the other basic supplies that you needed to farm for in other games, you don't have to here. You can just buy it. So thank God for that. No more farming for slicing ammunition 1.
So one of the things you mentioned, JV, is there was no story in the beta.
Mm-hmm.
How is the storytelling told in this? Do they have CG sequences? Is it all in game?
Yeah, I can talk about the story a little bit. I can't talk about from halfway point on, but there is a lot of cutscenes to help sort of introduce the story and flesh it out.
In-game graphics or
Yeah, in
CG?
game.
In game.
So you can have do that thing where you have a goofy ass looking custom character, and he just stands there on all these solemn scenes and such.
I will
So
definitely.
does your character talk?
No.
Yeah, don't play this game for story.
Yeah. No. Do not.
Do not.
This is not why you're playing this
Monster
game.
Hunter is about making your own stories. I'd say. Be so bold.
I mean, and there are
Yeah,
enough.
look at this guy. He's just.
He is kind of a
To
giant.
be fair,
weenie.
this is like. You're supposed to win this one really easily.
Yeah.
So if there are a bunch of cutscenes, is it just like kind of setting up areas and stuff like that, or are you seeing like
No, they do.
cool action and
The cutscenes actually run the gamut. So they've got there's action sequences, there's introduction sequences, there's developing the plot sequences. Just a
any
multiple sort of-
dumb QuickTime events?
No.
No.
Okay, thank God.
Question from YouTube. Tack, will you be moving to PC when the port comes out later this year?
Okay, that's a great question. Now, I definitely want all the assumed quality improvements that I'd get from playing on PC. But at the same time, waiting 6 to 8 months for this is going to hurt, man, like from a content perspective. Like,
Yeah.
Am I still going to be waiting for stuff to come out? It's just like, man, at that point, will I try the game on PC? Sure. Am I going to get really involved in it if I'm 200 hours into my save file on PS4? I can't answer that, but the answer is probably not. Like, it hurts, man.
Can you
That's a
say how
huge
many
window.
hours you have now, or is that a embargo breaker?
He can only say half the number of hours he has.
I think, unfortunately, that would reveal some potentially
yeah,
reveal
yeah.
game length, potentially, which we won't do at this time.
What about me? Can I say anything? Because I haven't. I haven't beaten the game. But- so
You're
I
You
under
can
the-
list how many hours up to this point, right?
yeah, like I could. Yeah.
Which is an hour and a half.
Up to
Dude.
the
No. I'm in my original save.
yeah, if you're liking this stream, though, come back tomorrow. We can talk about everything.
All right.
So
yeah,
that's
we'll
gonna
save
be
it for
fun.
that.
Tomorrow, same time.
Same time
2 p.m.
tomorrow.
Central.
We'll be talking about everything. We'll be doing some far more interesting
And we could show everything.
experiences. Yeah, everything.
We don't have to make it sound so Playboy-esque, Reiner.
JV, you just have
Show
a dirty mind, man.
everything. JV
Yeah.
immediately thinks of porn
Hey, I didn't say Playboy was porn.
or nudity. The full Monty.
All right, you know, this
The
is,
full
this is a
Monsty.
game about killing full Monsty. Oh, boy.
That's a stream title right there.
That is
Yeah. God.
something. Wow, you got him.
I mean,
Did you,
I'm
even,
the
did you get a
best
break off on him?
month. Yeah, I got like 5.
Did you get any rodeos? I didn't see you do a single rodeo.
Yeah.
Step
Oh,
up
look,
your
he's
game.
sleeping. He's totally sleeping. It's a good nap.
All right.
Oh, all these jogrosses mourning their dad.
So to answer Unload On You's question, the game is single player, right? It can be played single player or multiplayer. It's up to you. It can be completely played single player or completely played multiplayer.
JV, are you going to do a virtual life about how you feel sad for
Yeah.
the babies?
God.
Exactly.
I will read that, and I will comment on that. I'm telling you right now.
No, I am going to do a virtual life on Monster Hunter, but it will not be about that.
This is
You know-
genocide right now, man.
Bald bulldozer.
Killing the species.
Ooh.
I can't go into detail on that specific question today, but I can say in basic terms that I feel like they definitely satisfied living up to what hardcore and veteran Monster Hunter players expect. And that's about all I can say about that one right now.
Yeah, as a newbie, I've really enjoyed this game.
Sure, and we
Yeah.
can talk about, like I said, the onboarding process of which JV is sort of playing now is perfect for new players, honestly.
Yeah.
Now, but it doesn't sacrifice complexity for that. It merely presents the information in a more digestible way over a longer period of time.
And for those just joining us, we're playing on an original PS4, and this character is about an hour into the game, just past all the tutorial stuff.
I just want to make it clear that I am not responsible for creating this character. That was one of our interns, so if you don't like how they look or think they look goofy,
I think JV created this character.
I didn't do it. You have no evidence to support that.
I do. You're playing right now. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
This guy. JV's a big fan of this guy.
I am.
So this is basically a cutscene like you were talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is one of the cuts.
That's cool.
Pookie.
The Pookie.
We're playing
His-
with Japanese
His tail
audio.
is so gross.
Now, what this monster
Yeah,
does...
do they have English?
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
they have English. I really don't like one of the characters in English, and
Wow.
she's inescapable. So I put it in Japanese, and it made it better.
I like
JV's
the
a
ga- I
huge
played the game
anime
in
fan.
English. Yeah,
is
he
what it
is.
is.
Really not.
He's all subtitles.
I just had to listen to him talk for an hour about Dragon Ball, all right?
If you ever get into a sports game like baseball, would you import the Japanese one and then play it subbed?
What are you talking about? Your question makes no sense.
What are you talking about?
Oh, the
It's-
game.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about the character.
What?
Like, would you import a Japanese character?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
All right, get those hot rewards.
All right, this is your reward screen. If you played the beta, you've probably seen this.
This is basically where you just collect loot. We
Yeah.
all like collecting loot. We're playing this game to collect loot.
Yeah.
What's some of the best stuff you can get at this point? Is that too specific? I mean, are
No,
you,
at this point, we can certainly talk about what you can get. Like, you're creating your weapons and armor from the monsters you kill.
Mm-hmm.
So he just killed the Great Jagras. He can probably go craft a piece of Great Jagras gear with any luck.
we should do that.
He should, because he's got really crappy gear right now.
We should do as much stuff as wasn't in the beta.
Right. And I don't know if Pookie was in the beta. I'm not sure, as I completely passed on the beta as I wanted to get the full, pure experience of just the game. So I'm not sure what was in that, except I know that they had the Ner Gigante fight was the latest beta, which is a little spicier than I expected them to release in beta, actually.
He is not a nice person. Dragon
He's an
thing.
elder dragon.
Yeah.
And that tag comes with some heavy baggage. He's a mean guy.
All right, so let's go see if we can upgrade. Because this armor looks dumb.
Yeah, hopefully you broke off enough pieces to get actually some decent...
Yeah, I
some
mean, there was
bits.
quite a few bits in the loot screen.
Hey, someone asked how long are we streaming. We're streaming for another hour and 40 minutes today. And we'll be streaming during that same 2-hour window tomorrow, and we'll be including anything from the entire game.
All right, so let's see if we can forge some equipment.
Yeah, basically anything you want to see, any questions, we will be answering tomorrow.
Yeah.
At what time?
Tomorrow, no
Leo?
holds barred.
Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central.
Like clockwork.
All right, I'm gonna get the bone.
We should do a daily show.
Oh man, you're
What do you
blowing my
think?
mind, Reiner. Don't do this to me. Don't do this
A
to
daily
me.
Monster Hunter stream?
Just a daily Game Informer live.
What a fun idea.
Wow, this is a great idea. Can we? Don't tease
Hey,
me like this.
we're doing it tomorrow. Who's
Why not keep it going?
who's coming Saturday?
You've got-
Who's coming in
you've
on
got-
Saturday?
I will come in on Saturday. I'll come in on Sunday too.
You guys have fun with that. All right, let's see if we got any weapons we can do. No, I already upgraded the weapons. Or I don't know.
Reiner just said.
kinda like
I'm
bone.
convinced Reiner just says this stuff to raise my blood pressure. He doesn't. we're
Hey,
never gonna-
Andy and I have been talking about a daily show for a while. It's just with doing the magazine and the website and streaming, like we're spread thin. Like as a team,
Don't I know it?
lean and mean, we say. But yeah, that's a dream. That is one of the big
All
things
right,
on our
so
list.
we're coming in Saturday to do an 8-hour stream, right? That's what I'm
Sure.
hearing.
I would do it one of these days, not every day.
All right. All right, so we're with a bone set now.
So Bulldozer, it's actually pretty intuitive to go through your inventory mid-battle to find specific stuff you need. It's they do a good job at letting you get to what you need to get to fast, because you will have to do it on the fly.
All right, guys, let's play Fashion Hour.
We can't
that's pretty
really
good.
play. Oh,
Whoa.
that's cooler than what you had.
I kind of like that
No,
or that.
no, go with the bone helmet.
Yeah.
Fine.
There we go. That's a bunny.
Donnie Darko.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that.
All right, so
Yeah, equipping your palico is very important, especially if you're playing single player. Your
See, that
palico
works.
gets work done.
The feathers actually work with that helmet.
all right, do we want the bone or the feathers?
I like that.
Dude, you got to go with a full set. You guys even play Monster? What is? You put the full set on. You got to get that full.
All right, come on. Oh, this gun can't shoot. It sucks. Oh, I want that. I don't care what you guys want.
Cloud.
You got. This is nonsense. But all right.
All right.
So you never mix and match. You're just all straight sets.
To be fair, you should mix and match at some points depending on your set usage. But as a purist, I believe in wearing the full set.
All right, so we are going to go take on the Pookie. I
So
thought.
there's a chance we might be showing some level. Well, no.
No, there's not. We made sure.
Okay.
Everything here is totally cool.
Wait, the provision manager. Who's that guy?
Oh,
the
dude, you fashion hunter fans out there, I see it being talked about in chat. You guys are gonna be happy.
Yeah, and if you're just joining us late, we can only show up to 3-star quests
Today.
in this 2-hour block today. But tomorrow, we can do whatever we want. We could show the full game if we wanted to. The biggest battles, the biggest bosses, all that stuff.
Fun stuff tomorrow.
And
guys.
we'll be doing multiplayer tomorrow
Yes,
with a
gonna be
little
fun.
a Mr. Jeff Cork.
that's right.
Oh, Corky.
Other Monster Hunter stuff coming up. Somebody's asking about the GI Show Monster Hunter Game Club.
Oh, that is the thing
happening.
we're doing.
Yes, we're going to be playing through the whole game with the community.
All right.
Starting
Oh
a
my
week
God.
from tomorrow is the first episode. So we're going to be talking about just the first few missions at that point. If you want to play along with us.
More than the first few missions. Actually, all the low rank hunts are included in that first.
Well, great.
That's a lot more than a few missions.
That's a lot of
I
missions.
feel like an idiot.
That's all right. That's what I'm here for.
Thank you.
I still love you, Leo.
Why are you limited on what you can show? Well, a lot more content tomorrow.
Yeah, embargoes, right? Can we say when the review's hitting?
I don't.
Embargoes are really difficult, by the way. Every company gives you different parameters. Sometimes
I-
you can't even mention when the review's
Here,
hitting.
I can't tell you when the embargo is, but if you look around the internet, certain sites might have a countdown timer to that embargo hitting. That site might be open.
Wouldn't that be breaking embargo if you can't say it?
But I didn't say it. I said you can find it out there.
Well, that's kind of like just giving a code and then giving
It's
the
not.
decoder, and then they can decode the embargo time, you know?
For one thing, I wasn't told that I can't say embargo, but I just assumed that I shouldn't. So
All right.
Exciting times.
Dan's really good at embargoes.
embargoes
and Monster Hunter.
Embargoes are a weird thing.
I
Guy-
can break it if you want.
No one's breaking anything. Jeez.
Okay.
I like your socks, Reiner.
Thank you.
But yeah, on that note, you can expect all that fun stuff to be hitting soon, given that we'll be playing tomorrow and showing off a lot more.
Sometime between now and tomorrow.
See, you could use that. You could just do the math on that one.
Tons of Monster Hunter features going up.
Oh
Lots of
man, Leo.
video
Oh,
content.
yeah, I
spoilers.
think there's more Monster Hunter stories going up tonight than we've ever had for any other game at launch.
We did some work on this. You know, I hope people are pleased. There's going to be lots of Monster Hunter stuff at GameInformer.com
Hashtag content.
very soon, and we spent some time on this stuff.
Some of it's spoilers, but you
That's
will
all
be
tagged.
protected
That's
if
all tagged.
you don't click into the stories.
No, you're protected even if you do. We took great pains to protect people from themselves if they don't want it.
We did.
Good point
did.
from Linker on Twitch. You can't just say I like
JV
your socks
didn't.
and then not describe them.
Oh, they're video game socks. So there's like it's red with white controllers, and there's like a black racing stripe at the top. But there's GameCube controller, Super Nintendo. We got a Xbox controller. Pretty much all the modern controllers on it. It's pretty cool.
All right, so Bald Bulldozer asked a question. The beta had extremely tight 15-minute hunts. Is that a thing in the full game? Standard hunts are 50 minutes. However, investigations, which are sort of like optional quests with different modifiers, can give you those 15-minute hunts. So you kind of have to speed through it, but the rewards are a lot better. So that's something to note.
Yeah.
Hey, what are they doing for scaling? Like if you have
There
a full
is scaling.
group,
There is.
There is definitely scaling.
can you talk about that for these kind of early?
No, I can't get into specifics, but yeah, it's obvious that the encounters are more challenging if you bring more people, but at the same
Even
time,
at early hunts?
yeah, at
Okay.
any level, like the more people you add, the tougher the monster gets.
So what happens if there's 4 of us, and then JV has to go answer the door to get his pizza? If he
he's
drops out,
still in the game.
no. If he drops out, is it
You know
still
what?
scaled up to the
I
higher
think the
level?
monster's level still stays. I believe so. It's whatever you set it as. But hopefully, by the time JV goes to get his pizza, the monster's already worn down.
Stupid monster.
Hey, we got some shout-outs for Kim for an insightful Lost Sphere review. I haven't had a chance to see that yet today, but apparently it's a good review.
And controversial.
Oh, well now I gotta go check it out.
Catch the excitement.
Oh, it's this guy. He's
Oh, we got a really saucy guy in chat here. Is this the new No Man's Sky DLC? Man, he worked really hard on that comment. Like, that's good. Oh, this guy, the sort of bird thing with this smacky
Yeah,
pop.
wait a minute. How many of these dinosaurs have feathers?
I mean, did you know that the dinosaurs turned into birds, right?
They did well. Birds were around back then too, but
Oh,
they have recently found dinosaur skins fossilized that are feather free.
Husky Magic asks, is it worth getting this game purely for single player? I can't speak to the game quality overall at this point, but I can say that the entire game can be played multi or single, so. Is this an MMO or a multiplayer RPG? A multiplayer RPG up to 4 people at the same time.
Drop in, drop out,
Yes, drop in, drop out, and it's actually pretty
and
pretty
worldwide.
awesome. It's correct. Not cross-platform, though, so that's important to know. Is the GI staff flat earthers? That is the most bizarre question I've seen on the stream today.
I like it.
That's a weird one.
No.
I can't speak for the whole office, but I'm going to say no. No for myself.
Really?
I want to
Leo
ask a
seems
question
like a
back.
flat
I would like to
earther.
know: are you a flat earther? Whoever asked that question.
That was Jux.
Leo, what shape do you think the Earth is in?
I think it is flat,
Okay, we do have
You
a
know
flat
what?
earther.
perfect
That-
square, and it is 3 miles big.
If Leo came up to me and he actually said that with a straight face, I'd believe that he was being serious.
I never lie.
Have any of you guys with prior experience in the series tried bowguns yet in the world? I absolutely have. I think they rock now and retain the spirit of their original incarnations, especially the heavy. I'm a heavy bowgun user at heart.
Hey, buddy.
I love what they did with them. It does not sacrifice the feel of them, but they are a little bit more responsive, just a little bit, not enough to make it crazy. Are we talking about Discworld? No, we're not. No, we're actually not. We're talking about Monster Hunter.
All right. Can I craft anything at this point? No. Nothing worthwhile that's going to help me in this.
So, what do you think about the new changes that they added, like being able to heal as you're moving, no zones?
The no zones thing is sort of deceptive. While there are no zones, and they will chase you from one zone to another, and they can get a kill on you that way, you can still zone the monster. Like, it's possible for you to get away far enough so that you can get away and heal safely. They'll stop chasing you after a point, which is great. But there's still that risk that they could hunt you down and get you a couple zones away, as they used to be quantified. Like, there's still numbered zones, right? It just doesn't lock you from the load screen from area to area, which, frankly, that's very refreshing, thankfully. I want to learn how to use the horn. I'm a huge support player. Definitely, that is a weapon that you should definitely train on. But if you're completely new to this series, I would recommend using one of the real responsive weapons first, and then getting into the horn later.
Got him.
What are some tips you can give to a Monster Hunter noob? Well, I get a lot of them. And you should come back to GameInformer.com sometime within the next 24 hours to read a huge list.
What are some you could just rattle off, though? Like,
Yeah.
the first thing you do when you boot up the game.
Most important thing is picking a weapon that has, I guess, new player accessibility, which is like the ones JV's using now, like the dual weapon. It's very fast, very responsive. It doesn't have any like special quirks that you need to know to use it. You just hit the button and it stabs. Wow. A lot of the other weapons from mid to high end skill-wise will have all kinds of like weird nuance to them, like what ammo they can use, reload times, different. It's crazy the nuance of some of the harder weapons. So I'd say if you're a new player, pick like the double blades, pick the long sword. That doesn't mean these weapons don't have like skill caps, but like they're just much easier for a player coming from other games that wants an instant response when they hit a button.
Hi, guys.
Got a little fight going on over
Bye,
here.
guys. Seriously, dude?
Yeah, look at this! Wow,
Um,
these are actually the
Nope.
two like weakest monsters in the game battling. This is actually kind of hilarious.
Go ahead, guys. Do it.
Oh god, they're going at it.
I'm just going to let him do it.
But both these monsters are so terrible they can't even hurt each other. Probably like
That guy just ate. That's
No.
not fair.
these two. These are the worst monsters in the game.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Oh, wow. Whoa,
I said a curse word.
you did.
Yeah, we're gonna get
Not
fined.
okay.
A couple $100,000.
We have that in the bank.
First people to swear on Twitch. Thanks, JV.
Yeah. Come on, JV.
I learned everything I know from Pewds.
Okay. Anyway, moving along.
Have you guys talked already about your favorite weapons in this game?
We can talk
I'll do
about
that
it.
right now.
Oh, your like weapon class.
Yeah,
like,
again, I'm a heavy bowgun user from previous games. Is my favorite staple. This game I've also dabbled in longsword, and I'm actually really looking forward to when I start playing with other people. I'm going to be learning and playing the gun lance. Can't wait to play that sucker. Also a fan of the insect glaive. That one's always a trip, very unique. And in fact, all the weapons are, which is one of the reasons I think this game is so awesome, is that each weapon is its own real play style, almost its own different game.
Is it easy to switch if you are not liking the one you're
Yeah.
currently
Oh,
it
yeah,
is. It's
super
very
easy.
And you probably should, especially if it's your first time playing, they start you off with a whole box of all the low-level weapons, so you can just play and experiment.
Yeah, I tried the katana at first, and it did not stick with me, so I switched over.
So we got a lot of greatsword
This.
lovers in chat. Greatsword is an awesome weapon. Huge risk, huge reward. I love it, and especially great when playing with other people. That way they can actually you get your mace guy to stun the monster, and then you charge up your greatsword and just lay in. What do you guys think about your favorite weapons,
I mean, I love the dualies.
if you have them?
yeah, I usually went pretty. I played it on Wii U the most. I think that was Try. Is the name of it? I believe.
Yep.
I was wielding really heavy stuff in that one, so I was more of a slow tank. I think I'm going to go the other way. I like what I'm seeing of the dual blades here.
Dual blades are very responsive, very quick.
Yeah, no, they're real good.
But that's the thing. Like, you can go back to camp now, mid-fight,
You can actually change weapons
and just
mid-fight.
change the weapon
Yes.
and come back. Did you do that? Well, can you talk about that in the early fights, I guess?
I never did
you
it.
find...
I never did it in the early fights.
Okay. It's a good way to answer that,
It
actually.
is.
I like that.
See, I know how to do this.
I'm going to let him get away for a second.
See, that means I'm going to dabble then. Whereas the other game,
can.
I didn't, right?
And I definitely enjoyed dabbling. Like I said, it's easy to catch up other weapons. And no, it does not show the monster HP bar. You have to use visual cues.
Well,
That's the correct assumption.
when he's close to death on the mini map, you'll see a skull
Yeah.
popping over. So, like it's better than nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
but you do in fight you do have to look for patterns and limping and their chest heaving and that sort of stuff, which I really like.
And that's when it's time to get your trap out and capture the monster.
Can you talk at all about the PS4 Pro version or the Xbox One one about
Now,
what's
see,
different?
I didn't play on either of the two of those systems, so I can only speak to the version I played, which was PS4.
Okay.
And yes, PS4 has frame
'Cause I-
rate issues.
Yeah, and I know
For
they're
sure.
doing different things with the Xbox One X, but you're not sure what those are at this point. right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be playing on is Xbox One X starting on launch day. So if you're out there and you want to play with me, let me know. My gamer tag is Reinak,
All right.
Reinak.
Look for Reinak.
Don't play with Reiner. He's not a team player.
And if you're playing on PS4, we got a whole bunch of us playing on PS4, so that's where you'll find us.
You have an Xbox One X.
Yes. You are saying a correct statement.
You gotta play with me. It's gonna look amazing.
I kind of actually want to do it for that aspect. After.
Don't do it. Play with me, Tack.
He's right though. It'll look better.
Tack, play with me.
But it'll look better, JV.
Tack, play with me.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm better than Reiner anyway.
You can't capture him with that dinky little gun.
I know. I just wanted to play with him.
Yes, you can absolutely capture monsters. In fact, it's better rewards if you do.
Yeah, it really is.
Does it keep a log of the monsters you've captured, kind of like Pokemon?
Sure does.
Oh.
In fact, you got to do a lot of monster research in this game.
Yep.
To sort of really cool fact of the research in this game, it's all in game. You can learn the monster's weak spots,
They're breakable bits.
their breakable parts, their drop tables, everything in this really cool guide that you fill out in town as part of the tracking experience. Oh, thoughts on Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom? It looks really bad. That's my take on it. Like awful, like
Come on.
absolute trash tier.
All you saw was monsters or dinosaurs running.
Hey, that's my thoughts.
Like a volcano exploding and dinosaurs running and falling off a cliff.
Oh.
That looks awesome. And supposedly that's just the beginning of the movie.
All right.
What did you?
So we have a somebody who's hype on it. Also at the table here.
I mean-
there we go. We got him.
I think that guy's a terrible director. So I'm not
Whoa!
really-
At JV just goes right for the throat. He doesn't even talk about the movie. He just goes for the direct. Wow.
I mean,
What was the last movie he
This
did
is
that
uncalled
bombed?
for.
the Book of Henry.
Yeah.
That movie's. I finally got around to seeing that. It is. Oh,
Why
man.
did you watch it? If you don't like the director, why do you watch it?
Because there's like this whole room-esque cult that's been built
No.
around how bad it is, and it lives up to it. It's super bad. It is astoundingly bad.
Okay, that is not true. I don't say such things in chat. Do not say things like that. I can handle. You can call me a bad gamer, but don't
What
say.
are you talking about?
Don't say I love Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. That is just the worst thing you could say about somebody, right?
He looks really mad right now.
Well, you think it's the best one of the four.
That's
Oh
what you've
my
said to
God.
us before.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's no Paul Blart, but you know,
Oh God! All right, let's talk about Monster Hunter. We're here to talk about Monster Hunter today.
Paul Blart Monster Hunter.
What monster lines up the most with Paul Blart? Or is that
The
a
Great
that, we
Jagras,
can't. That's
obviously.
breaking embargo. Then.
The Great Jagras. He's right. We already saw him.
Oh boy, it's how you end a conversation.
Yeah, good job. What is this? This is Monster Hunter. This is Monster,
Monster
Hunter
Hunter
World.
World coming out
Rank the Monster Hunters outside.
Comes
of this.
out January 26th.
on PS4 and Xbox One, and
Correct.
then
PC sometime this year. October, maybe fall, autumn, something.
Wait, Reiner, you don't like The Last Crusade?
oh, I do.
It's about to get. It's about
They
to
say
get
in the
crazy
chat
here.
you don't respect it.
No, it's my thing is I like Temple of Doom more.
Oh, that's weird.
That's so wrong.
That's
I like-
really weird. You're.
I
a
like how
weirdo.
dark it got.
You're a
It's
giant
disgusting.
weirdo.
It's so bad.
Sorry.
Wow.
So bad. Hey, you know what? That's forgivable. If you put Crystal Skull up there or something, then that would be it. But
I will speak highly of parts of Crystal Skull.
no, you won't.
The
The
silhouette.
ant thing is super cool.
Hey, let's talk
This-
about the vine swinging scene.
Oh god, that is some of the worst CG. Like, I thought like Phantom Menace, like the prequels, would maybe have the worst CG, but then that vine swinging with Shia
Oh, it
LaBeouf
is
happened.
so unbelievably absurd.
Indiana Jones introduction in Crystal Skull, where it's the silhouette, him putting on the hat, is badass.
Because it's Indiana Jones, and then you realize
Yeah.
that movie's nothing like any of the previous movies.
The scene in his office where he's looking at the picture of his dad is pretty great. And yeah, those are two good scenes.
What about the Fallout scene? With
Macheng asks, how can we play when it's not released yet? Reiner, you want to field this one?
We work for Game Informer magazine, and Dan Tack is a critic,
we do.
and he reviewed the game. He wrote words
did.
about it, which you'll be able to read very soon.
A lot of words about it.
Yeah, I have seen these words.
They're pretty good words.
There's a number on it, which I'm going to reveal right now.
Whoa, no, you can't reveal that yet. You'll
I
have to
believe
wait
that the number is
sometime between the next in the next 24 hours.
86, page number 86.
Wow, he knows what page it's on. This guy's good.
All right, let's upgrade my crotch guard.
Okay, let's
Nice.
see. Yep. Looking through here.
Get some good bone on that
Steel
crotch.
reinforced crotch.
I would say it's a good amount of words, and I think you'll enjoy reading them.
All right, so let's go find.
Was it page 86 and 87?
Whoa! Did Reiner just reveal that it's two pages?
Two-page review?
A 2-page review. What? Well, Reiner is just we broke our own GI embargo
yeah.
to reveal that one.
Well, you got to justify a 2.0 score.
Hold on, Andy's calling me. He's upset.
Whoa! It's over.
Oh boy,
Uh-oh.
we've gone too far. Never reveal the page numbers, Reiner. Come on.
Come on. 2 pages? Must be something about that one then, huh?
Yeah, so we work at Game Informer, so we got the game early.
Right.
And yeah, this is that build. This is the one that Dan Tack was playing.
Guys,
Correct.
we're gonna go hunt.
And
the
JV
Pookie
and Jeff
Pookie.
Clark was also playing too.
There are cats, and they are a big part of the experience. If you're playing 1 or 2 player, you can bring them in to the battles.
Yeah, here's my buddy.
And you can make them look a lot cooler than that, and they can
Yeah.
get, not
Oh,
only
yeah,
that,
let's see if we can.
they can actually learn different abilities and skills that they bring into combat with them.
Can we talk about the online component, the
Sure.
connectivity up to this point in the game?
I mean, yeah, we can, sure.
Was it pretty easy to get your friends in the matches?
Super
and-
easy.
Yep.
Super easy. I was really pleased with that. It's not difficult at all. Just like you can just join their game directly, or you can actually just join random games. There's a matchmaking system to put you with other players who are of the like level, or you can just respond to random distress calls from people across the world. It's
How
great.
long is the initial load
For
going into the game?
it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's decent. It's nothing even.
You're not going to be
comparable
waiting like
Yeah,
5
yeah.
minutes for your friend
It's
to
a-
jump in.
Oh,
It's,
God,
it's not
no.
like a Bloodborne load time or anything where you like just sit there wondering if your PlayStation broke.
They fixed that though.
I know they did.
Yeah.
It's just it was a good reference point, I think. Will this be coming to any handheld device? I think we can safely say that they will not.
No.
PS4 portable. Reiner's.
Yeah, that
I
thing.
don't-
Well, right, that's a Rider pipe dream.
2019.
That's not a thing that really exists.
Launching with Overwatch 2.
Pre-installed, and the Nintendo MOBA's on there too.
Let's talk about that though. a PS4 for handheld would be the coolest thing, or an Xbox One X, right?
Sure. How are they gonna pull that off?
Well, technology's getting to a point where they might be able to do it pretty quick.
All right.
Would you, if you already had a Switch, would you invest in a PS4 handheld
Well, you have very different games
to be able to play this on the go?
This on the go would be pretty amazing.
Load your save up to the cloud, just continue your quest, home and away. It's not as smooth as Switch, where it's just one device you just plug in.
Right.
But I don't know. I'd be all about it.
I think it'd be nice. So you see, JV just actually auto-crafted some potions that were picking up those herbs.
Yep.
Auto-crafting is really convenient and a great part of this game, especially for those bow users out there. Just craft your ammunition as you go without having to worry about spending so much time in menus making bullets. Very handy. Along with the Scout Flies, a great addition to the Monster Hunter game. And it doesn't take anything away. You're still having to craft and collect and all this other stuff. It's just not having to deal with so many menus in the process. Is there a narrative in this? Yes, there is. There is a full narrative. But can't get into the specifics of that right now.
Hey guys.
You can in the beginning.
Yeah, I can get in the beginning. I can tell you that it is similar to other Monster Hunter titles in its delivery.
Is there a connected universe between games, like story?
I mean, there's Story-wise, no, but well, maybe
Certain characters showing up.
I can't. Yeah, I can't get into that for sure.
Okay.
I will say that I could easily say it is not a story-focused game, and you should not play the game for story. That's not what these games are about, and this one holds true. Keeping true to the other games in the franchise, this is a game about big boss battles and meaningful item progression at the core. Challenging yourself to take on cool new monsters, and if you want, and which I think is a really great part of the experience, is doing that with friends or even random players, just to see how different combinations play out.
Did you get to see the Horizon Zero Dawn content?
No, was not available to me yet. I looked for it, but it's not. I'm assuming that won't be until launch. It's too bad. I really wanted to play as Aloy, and there's an outfit for your Palico too, right? The little,
Yeah.
That is just spoilers. There's a lot of really adorable Palico outfits in this game. So, oh, look at this. We got a Pookie.
Hey, buddy.
A little bit more of a robust challenge than the two monsters he's already faced. Still nothing serious, but the first monster you find that can inflict the poison ailment.
You're about to
very
find out why
dangerous.
he's called Pookie.
Because he Pookies everywhere.
It's a cool tale.
Yeah, maybe he can cut it off. Maybe he can make something with it.
Ow.
Make a big hat. Just put the tail right on your head like a dunce cap.
You'd be a great designer, Leo.
JB is in a hunt right now, I believe. He's hunting a Pookie. Wait, you on an expedition or a hunt? You're on a hunt.
This is an assigned hunt.
Yeah, he's on an assigned
Wow!
Good wow.
hunt. What kind of gems are there? I can't talk about the gems today because they are available only after 3 stars, but tomorrow I can talk about those. So if you want to talk about gems, which are called decorations in Monster Hunter, we can do a full discussion on those tomorrow during our stream.
All right, he's getting ready to puke.
I want this game on PC now. Yes, so do I. Unfortunately, our wishes will not be granted in that realm.
You seem to be unsure that it's even going to come out this year from my talkings with you about it.
I mean, we have what they've said, which is autumn.
Which game? Oh, the
Monster
PC
Hunter.
one?
Yeah. Who knows, right? Oh man, this game is gonna be wild on PC though. It's just like, man, that is a really agonizing wait, right?
I mean, Xbox One X.
I know.
It's like having 10 PCs.
It's like
right?
If they've optimized
10
it for it.
PCs. Jeez.
It's basically a supercomputer.
It's Skynet.
Hold on, Phil Spencer's emailing me. He wants to use that quote.
Do it. There you go.
Yeah.
It's like 10 PCs in your pocket.
Do you get more rewards from chopping off horns, tails, etc. than you do by just
absolutely
capturing
do. In fact,
it?
that is yes, you do.
Oh God, his tail.
Oh, those colors are wild.
Get ready, Reiner. Your world's
So
about to be
you want to go
blown.
for those chops from a couple of different standpoints. Not only will they give you the loot that can be difficult to acquire otherwise, but you'll also usually gain an advantage by removing some of the monster's offensive or defensive capabilities.
Yeah, that tail needs to go.
Do the monsters scale in difficulty the more people in the group? Yes. Yes, they do.
There we go.
What monsters from past games would you like to see patched in later on? I can't reveal that because it would sort of reveal what is and isn't in the game, and I can't talk about that until tomorrow.
Oh, he's gonna go take a nap.
How many players can join a hunting party? 4. 4 players.
But how many can be in the lobby?
I think you have 4. The game is constructed in such that you have 4 people in a game.
I think you can have 16
Yeah, and then
in a
like,
hub kind of thing, and then
because you can either play with people inside your game, and you can also play with people outside of your game using the SOS system. So it's like you've got all kinds of options for your choices for multiplayer.
yeah, and you could show that right now,
Yeah,
just like how you do that. JD.
he has an SOS flare. I think he already.
Yeah,
probably
I
put
already
one up.
used it. No one's coming.
Obviously, no
Oh,
one's
okay.
coming because no one's playing. But I don't
But
even
yeah,
know if
he
we're
used it
connected.
as he was
Right.
playing.
Oh, okay, he went over here. Here, let's go ahead and sharpen. Sharpening is very important. If you haven't played Monster Hunter before, you have to keep your weapon in
Sure.
good shape.
If you're using a weapon that has sharpness.
Yeah.
So
Otherwise, you do less damage.
can you invade other people's games? No.
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 It's an interesting question. Any NPC help you can summon?
Yeah.
You have your Palico, and
You get
there there are other ways to get additional helpful companions. If you're playing single player, there are ways to get multiple NPCs assisting you with an encounter.
And if you're trying to do some encounters solo, they're pretty much essential.
They can be very helpful.
In my experience, maybe not in the Great Dan Tack experience, but in my experience, some of them, I needed them.
I thought you already killed the Pookie. What is this? You killed another one?
No, I cut off his tail,
Oh.
and he ran away. Like a coward.
Him again.
Yeah, the Jawgrass just keeps showing up.
Yeah, that's okay. The Jawgrass doesn't actually do anything. Sort of a joke monster, but a good one to cut your teeth on. Are there any pay-to-win aspects to this game? No.
Thank God.
None whatsoever.
Could there be a?
Except that you have to buy the game, I guess.
Are there different colored kind of elite versions, or is that a question you can't answer?
Tomorrow. That one I can't answer.
That's a good answer, actually. Though.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a good question and a very good answer.
Thank you. Well done.
Oh, you overgrown chicken.
It's not a chicken, it's a Pookie.
Hey,
So, yeah,
Leo, people want to know your favorite kind of pudding.
Gotta go figgy.
What? What's figgy?
Fig Newton?
Bring us figgy pudding. Remember that?
Oh,
Christmas
no.
jam?
Oh. Leo, I think you just
What's
made
real?
that up. I'm pretty sure you're just full of crap, Leo,
Not
and you
saying
made
I
that
know
up.
what it is, but that is real.
I think you made it up.
What kind? What flavor?
Figgy.
It's just its own thing, huh?
No, this
Yeah.
game is not out already. There is a way to get NPC Pets, yep. That's a cool part of the game that you can do.
No.
Silent Dante, yeah, you're noticing that the slinger can fire many different kinds of ammunition,
Yeah.
and you're going to find a lot of different kinds for it as you progress through the game
All right, let's go.
that do various effects and various damage.
He should be getting down to the wire now.
My favorite type of pudding is the pudding pie that goes into editors' faces every year at Extra Life.
Oh.
It's a
Even
vanilla
for his
flavor?
24-hour stream.
Is there pudding in Monster Hunter? No.
Not that you know.
There it is. Biggest spoiler I put on the stream so far, that there is no pudding content in the game.
The potion is pudding-like in consistency.
That's true. That's a very
Oh.
gummy brew.
What is going on over there?
It's a Pookie, and what is that?
I think that's a Rathalos, a Rathian?
Well, go get a closer look. See what's going on. Get in there.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah, do it.
It's a Rathalos.
No.
Go get it.
No.
Davey, go get it.
Tech, could you roll it
Yeah, I could totally roll it.
with his character?
Nah, I don't use dual blades. I'd have no idea how to approach the fight with those.
It's not fun. I have taken down like 2 of them by myself. It is not a great experience.
Yeah, I mean,
It's one of those fights where you enter with like 10 potions and you leave with 2.
you leave with potions. Must be easy.
Oh, here comes the great Jawgrass, my best buddy. Oh
Okay.
no, he's beneath me.
Okay. How important is it to eat a meal before going on a hunt? Extremely important. Do you need to gather ingredients for the meal? No, you don't need to gather them. You need to complete quests to get different ingredients, and then you
Ooh.
have them unlocked forever.
Ooh, flashbug. Where is it?
Huh?
Where's the flashbug? There
It's
we
right
go.
there. You could
This
eat-
is a super important piece of slinger ammo, probably the best one.
It's a very good one. Load that sucker in, and you can
And
blind.
we'll show you in a second.
It's very good.
Yeah. Like it's absolute necessity for me when I go up against anything that's big that I'm soloing.
So a lot of people talking in chat about cooking in the game, and yes, it is extremely, extremely important. Very helpful. It will make your life a lot easier to eat a big meal before you go out and fight.
How complex does it get in terms of farming and stuff? You said you go on quests, but could you be spending hours trying to get certain ingredients, or
You'll basically have to do one quest to get a new ingredient, more or less, and then you have that ingredient forever. You don't have to go and like.
and
get-
you know
you don't have to go find
what you need
steaks.
to like going into that quest? You know the ingredients, a part of it.
It's going to tell you, go
Okay,
kill this
good.
monster, and you will receive a new canteen item, which is the place where you eat.
Yeah.
Pretty explicit about that.
I love the color scheme of this guy. It is so different.
He's so gross.
Do you need recipes for meals? Yes, you do. And you will get those by upgrading the canteen and finding and doing quests. So you want to do those. Will this game have future DLC for other areas or just DLC for beasts? We don't know.
I thought they said that you would be getting monsters free or something.
I'm sure you'll
right?
be getting. Yeah, you will absolutely. He's asking for areas as well. And I don't know about that. Monsters for sure. How many tails can you cut off in the game? That's a lot.
Well, what do you think of in the early areas, the map design with the verticality? And
Really cool. Like
the traps.
For instance, if JV goes over to that tree, he can do a jump. That tree is like designed not to climb up the whole tree, but half the tree, and then to jump on a monster's back with it. It's very useful in another monster fight in this tree later on.
Oh, yeah, it is.
So
I know which one you're talking about.
So more dynamic than other Monster Hunter.
Yeah, you definitely want to
games.
like keep in mind your environment. Like I said, if JV was good at this game, he'd climb up that tree right now and then jump on his back.
Yeah, well, too bad I'm not.
I know. Whoa! He's only JV's just wow, just a shutdown.
Oh, that guy was
I know, because
chugging.
I'm doing my job. I'm focused.
You should go take on the Rathalos.
I don't need to do that. I don't need to prove myself.
If you want that bonus, JV.
Yeah.
How do the bowguns compare to other weapons?
We get bonuses?
No.
Right?
Well, I mean, if you
Winners
take on
get
the
bonuses.
Rathalos, I might consider it.
Yeah, there you go. All the weapons are awesome in their own way. In fact, all the weapons are so different. That's one of the ways you get a lot of longevity out of the Monster Hunter games.
Give me that scatter nut.
Exploring other weapon choices, even after you've mastered one.
Come on.
Is there any leveling or ability system? It's all tied into armor. You don't actually level up. But you
Well,
do,
your
but you do
Palico
progress.
does.
Your Palico does, but you don't.
Yeah.
From YouTube, why isn't JV's hair crazy today?
Probably.
I've turned over a new leaf.
That was the best question in the entire stream, actually. I think so. Right there.
Most important one.
Does this game have a better story than Detroit Become Human? Oh, man.
Yes.
Ah,
Like
There's no embargo about
automatically.
that.
Yeah.
Chat is brutal today.
yeah, your hair is really subdued today.
Are there main stories and quests? Yes. Yes, there are.
It's kind of like you'd be a good J-pop singer with that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I just want to be Kentaro from Terrace House. That's all.
Machang, there is hunting rank. That is definitely a part of this game, as it has been a part of
Yeah.
the series. There you go. Look at that. JV beat the Pookie.
All by myself.
He just got, like, he's feeling super satisfied right now, and he's going to make Pookie armor for us, I think.
Yeah, I am.
Or maybe a Pookie
Or maybe
weapon.
for the Palico. We'll see.
Let's get a Pookie weapon.
Can we? Yeah, we can do a Pookie weapon
All right.
with the daggers.
So we're an hour in. We've got 1 hour left.
Yep.
And I would encourage anybody who just joined us, we're going to be doing this again tomorrow, same time. However, there will be no restrictions on what we can show and talk about then.
Same hunt time, same hunt place.
I think we're about 5 hours away from the Seoul Dynasty taking on the Shanghai
Man,
Dragons.
Look at
tonight.
Ryan over here, still over Overwatch League. This guy.
Undefeated team versus a team that has not won.
All right, I'm going to get a pizza and watch this thing.
It's gonna be great.
Let's do this.
What's Overwatch?
I think it's the second match of the day.
Dan, can I sum up the game in 1 or 2 sentences? Yes. Big boss battles, sweet weapons, cool progression system, very rewarding progression system. That's really what it's all about. Taking on bigger and better creatures, advancing yourself, getting awesome cool gear and sets, customizing your character, and yeah. Yeah, I
That
feel
was like
kind of a
6
run-on
run-on
sentence,
sentences.
yeah.
But it was one sentence. It was all one sentence with lots of commas.
There was a James Joyce sentence.
You can describe anything
And
in
dashes.
one sentence if you just delete all the periods.
Make sure you check out my next book, Finnegan's Wake.
Oh,
It's-
boy.
it's,
Did you ever actually read that one?
oh yeah.
Yeah, it's real bad.
It's real good. Real good, bad.
That was like the worst choice I made in college was reading that book.
It's
And I made a lot of bad choices.
it's a difficult read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
So-
read Finnegan's Wake, kids.
Basscat or Basecat21 asks, odds I can hunt down a Charizard or Gyarados.
Now that
Imagine that.
you know what?
if
I
they
wouldn't
had
even put it past them. They do so many tie-ins with their companies.
Yeah, but this would be.
It could happen.
It'd have to be on Switch.
could happen. Just think about that. Think about taking on a Charizard in this game.
Yeah, but then you have to brutally murder them.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I realized how cool it sounded when
Am
I
I
said
streaming
it.
this? No, we're streaming it right now, Raven Sons. We're streaming it right now, right here. And guess what? We're streaming it again tomorrow.
And tomorrow, high-end content.
Yeah. Tomorrow
Is it going to be the highest
Yeah,
end?
yeah. We're gonna go for it.
We're
man.
showing a big
Whoa.
thing.
Yeah, we can't say the name. We can't even say the name of them.
The Rathalos.
But
We'll be
the
there.
Rathalos is a minor player on tomorrow's stage. The Rathalos is like an ant compared to the stuff we're taking on tomorrow.
Can we say you'll be seeing something you've never seen
Yes.
in Monster Hunter before?
Yes, we can say that. I just said it.
Can we say that it's robotic?
No, we can't give any. What? Wait.
Can we say it has wings?
Oh, yeah. All right, let's do it.
It has wings.
Well, at least something.
Something you've never seen before with wings.
That's right.
All
A lot
right.
of T's.
All right, chat. Choose. Are we crafting armor
Dude,
for the
just make the
Palico?
Pookie thing. We gotta
No,
get
we
in
can't.
there. You got another hour of play.
We can't make the weapon. We don't have enough scales.
So if you want to avoid spoilers for yourself, should you avoid the stream tomorrow? Yeah, you probably should. But we will warn everyone before we do content that has spoilers tomorrow. So do not worry about that aspect.
What are the options for crafting, JV?
We got Palico armor or human armor.
Shout it out.
Shout it out.
Pick a side, Palico or human.
People are saying armor.
Which armor though?
JV, maybe you should make your own choice.
No, I
blaze
need
your own
I
path.
need validation.
Oh god, guys, tell them what to do. Otherwise, we're never gonna get
Yeah.
off the screen.
All right, people are saying human.
All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Otherwise,
We would have been here all day.
JV Fashion Souls is the worst thing. So
Wow.
let's move through here.
How dare you? Do you know who I am?
I do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, it's definitely
Yay.
majority human.
New crotch guard.
That's your crotch guard?
Yeah.
Sporticus, yes, it's shown on a PS4. That's what we're playing on.
Protect
It's on a PS4, and nothing from the Xbox because we do not have a copy for that system, so we can't show you that. I'm sorry.
I want to see that one so bad.
We would love to show you that. We don't have that.
Actually, let's do the best of both worlds.
I like you could skip that.
Yeah. No, it's good.
Yeah,
That's adorable.
Palicos are cool. Oh, look at this.
Do you think we'll see Double Cross on Switch?
That is a great question.
Localized, I should say,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I, that's exactly what you're asking, and it's a 70% chance.
Oh, is that the
Whoa.
is that the one that's out in Japan right
That's
now?
the tax.
Yeah.
The TAC math has come up with that number.
Yeah, I was watching someone play the import of that on Switch, and it does not look great.
Is this on PC? No, it is not on PC currently, and it won't be on launch, but it is coming in autumn, according to Capcom.
Well, let's see if we can turn in some quests. Nope, don't care. Stuff, things.
Oh, so just give you one of those things to get a new ingredient? Or a
Yeah.
discovery quest? Yeah, those are important.
Was this town in the beta? Do people know?
Was there even any town interaction? I'm not sure.
No, I don't think there was.
Is there more we can show off here?
Yeah,
Points of interest?
anything 3 stars and below, so that's the whole town.
Yeah, let's go check out our little room.
Now, it should be noted that the town does unlock slowly over time.
What? Hunt it!
It's a Poogie.
Shoot to kill.
It's a cute little guy.
Aw.
If you do the mini game wrong, he headbutts you in the crotch.
And you got that crotch guard.
Yeah, that's why you get the coil. That's why you do. We can pick him up. Oh,
Oh, God.
Gave
Here we
it
go.
Throw him! Throw him!
Wow, no. We do not throw our piggy.
How do you throw?
it went low. Oh, he's so cute. We can change his clothes.
In fact, yeah, there may be ways to change all kinds of color options in this game. It's pretty cool.
And there's our game of the year right there. Look at
You
that.
can change the colors on a pig.
Yeah, we're going to be reworking the review tonight.
Yeah.
I got to go change the score, you guys.
Yeah, what kind of headline can we give this tack? Everything's got to change.
It's an oinkin' good time.
Leave.
Eating at the trough of greatness.
Please stop.
Look at that. Look at the tail.
Snouts of fire. Oh.
Can you
Pick
bring
up.
the pig with you?
Come on,
the
can we
battles?
throw that thing?
Why would you want to throw the pig?
I want to see the rag doll.
Pig physics.
I'm gonna carry him with me absolutely everywhere.
I know where we should go with him.
Is there still fishing? Yes, there absolutely is.
Are you going slower right now?
Well, yes, I'm carrying a pig, Leo.
anything else along the lines of fishing that's new?
Well, fishing isn't new.
No, but
They-
I'm
they
saying
maintain
along
a
those
standard-
lines.
Yeah, no.
Of kind of that
No, all the same, all the
hunting aspect.
right, all the same hunting and crafting stuff is based on the past.
This is important.
What about the glider? What kind of use does that?
So the glider is a tool that you can't get in the early game, but later on you get it, and it's like many of the other tools. It's up to you to decide which you want to use and for which encounter. The glider will definitely have a lot of play for people who like to do rodeos and aerial attacks.
Here's a question for you that I'm going to say is outside embargo. If I get that glider,
Yeah.
can I glide down to the beach from here, or
No.
do I have to use the stairs?
No, you can't do that in town.
Damn it!
Cook this.
Can you play the game
Put
solo?
him in the fire!
Oh my god, you guys are terrible. This is what we're doing. We have 2 hours to play this game. We're putting the pig in the fire.
He's cold.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's go check out your house. I'll stop dicking around. Sorry.
Oh my god.
I know people want to see the hunt, but this is
Guys,
kind of cool,
we just
right?
tried to bake a pig. This is what we did with our valuable time here.
Who is that lady up there, by the way?
What
one?
What lady?
She had a question mark by the fire.
Oh, it's just a quest giver.
Okay.
Quest giver.
If you want to see more of the town, we have a full video exploring it tomorrow. Subscribe.
Yeah, at
YouTube.com/Game
some
Informer.
time between now and this time tomorrow, there will be a video on Game Informer. In fact, there'll be a whole lot of videos on Game Informer.
Maybe it goes up in 5 minutes. You know, who knows?
Someone was not happy that I tried to put the pig in the fire.
I'm not happy that you tried to put the pig in
Oh.
the fire. That's awful.
Let me see this.
This is our house to start with.
Oh, some pretty bad digs here.
Whatever. This is luxury living. Here's my Palico. Did they even name? What did Robbie name him? What's his Morgana? Someone's been playing Persona.
Reiner, we got a question for you. Is
So-
Reiner reading the Batman White Knight comic book?
Yeah, I think, what is it? Issue 4 is out now. It's pretty good.
Okay.
It's if kind of the role flipped with Joker and Batman, if Batman was kind of most wanted kind of thing.
So yeah, what JV just walked into is the starter house for those asking, and that does not remain your house, as you guys know.
It's a good starter home for you and your Palico.
Is the new Monster Hunter something tomorrow we have seen in any trailer footage? Absolutely not. It will be all new.
All right, so accept the best kind of quest.
What color is it?
What color is what?
The monster tomorrow.
Well, we're going to be fighting more than one. We got 2 hours.
Well, we talked about one having wings. What color is that one? You can't say the okay.
Come on.
That's too much of a spoiler, people.
It is.
We don't want to permanently destroy our relationship with Capcom.
Yeah,
I
they're
think
just
we're
oh,
being-
I'm getting a call. Yeah,
we're being
that's
silly.
too
Oh,
far.
there it is.
Too
We've
far.
got too far. Tim's on the line.
Yep.
We mentioned that it
Shut
had
it
a
down.
color.
Guys!
Shut it down.
Stop with the color. We're fine with wings.
Is there a multiplayer like hub area? where
Yeah,
you
there
can
is.
find
The
random
top
people?
floor of the town.
Cool.
That's where you'll meet up with your squads if we're going out.
But are there random people there too, or just the people you're partied with?
I think just the people in the game that you're in, not necessarily partied with. Okay, you don't have to actually be in someone's game to party with them. You won't party with them unless you go on a quest with them. It's very different. So you go into their game, and then you can decide whether you want to quest with them or just play by yourself, whatever.
Now,
Interesting.
obviously, you guys use voice chat, right?
Yes,
But there is a communication system in the game.
there sure is. Tons of emotes and stuff. You'll get the point across saying like, "Go here, do this." The monster's doing this. When is the game coming out? Friday. When can you learn more about the game? Very soon. Come back to GameInformer.com. Hey, that's our website. At some point between now and tomorrow, and you'll find a wealth of Monster Hunter goodness. And here we're doing something. What is this? The Wild Spire Waste. Are we still under 3 stars, JV? What is this?
Yep, we're
course
still
we
under
are.
3 stars.
I know. I'm
Oh,
aware. Well aware of this.
I was panicking for a second. I was
Gee,
like,
we can-
whoa!
No. We can go all the way up
Wait,
to...
we have an escort mission?
Yeah.
I'm out.
Have you guys used the Flare multiplayer thing? Yes, it's
Yeah.
very convenient. Super convenient for those of you, especially like if you don't want to worry about getting in a group with your friends and doing all that. You just be like, hey, here's a flare, and
Yeah.
then people just come in and help you. So,
Ants! Ants!
did you know you can catch them with the net?
Ant.
Did you know, JV?
This is like Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Hush, Leo.
It's a bag of ants.
Did you know? There's a lot of Dan Tech did you knows. Did you know if you kill, you know that stupid monster we killed earlier with the pot? If you kill him on this map about 100 vultures will come. You can catch them all for like a ton of free resource points. They will just flock around his corpse.
JV.
What is JV doing?
Hurting his cat.
I know. JV's a bad man.
This is how I play with my real life cat. I don't know what you guys are
JV
reading.
is a bad man.
Why did it?
Are you going to beat the game before reviewing? Absolutely. Them's the rules.
And you finished your review, what, last November? Right?
Last November. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be notified in the game, but you can also it'll say when you search for a quest, you could say search for SOS flares. Do the squads give you a bonus that will give you an advantage over people who aren't in the squad? Not that I know of. It's essentially just like a guild. And you can be in more than one. So basically, like, you can see, like, one squad's on tonight, my other squad's not. It just gives you a very easy way to be in different groups.
This mission is slowly paced. It's like an Assassin's Creed mission.
Oh, he's trying to get this cart over there. It's fine. It would probably be fine if he wasn't playing with a cat. Are there any side quests that don't involve hunting monsters?
Here you go.
There are,
Pushing a crate.
there are like gathering and carrying quests, but they sort of devolve into monster hunts.
JV,
depending.
are you really not going to help push?
No.
Rude.
When will the review be out? I can't give you an exact time, but I can say tomorrow we'll be showing, you know, full content from the game. So you can try to figure that out. It will be sometime soon.
Why can't you push?
How funny is the game? That's a good question.
Can you turn on the English?
Has a sense of humor, I guess.
Can you turn on English just so people can hear some of it?
Not from here. I don't think.
Can you go through the game without killing any monsters? No.
Yeah, you got to go to the menu to do it. The main menu.
A lot of people asking about the review. Check out GameInformer.com for the next 24 hours, and maybe something will show up. I don't know.
Jeremy D wants Reiner to dab.
Wow.
No, please don't dab.
Do it, Ryan.
What's dabbing?
They demand it.
Is that where
Dabbing is when you pick your nose.
No, that's not dabbing.
That's
it's
when
where
you
you
pick
like. What is the move? You put your head,
Yeah.
No, that's not. That's
and
not.
then you like shoot out one arm this way.
No, that's
Yeah, it's kind
no,
of getting
it's
cut
where
off
you
by the
pick your
camera if you
nose,
can do
my
it the
dude.
other direction.
Oh, you don't go that way. It's like Zoolander. I can't turn that way.
That's fine. You can only dab the one way.
Yeah.
This has got to be the most bizarre question I've ever seen on this thing.
What?
If you would compare this game to a fruit, what color would it be, and what would it sound like?
He's trying to figure out the color of the dragon tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Hey, it's that thing. Hey.
Yeah, the heavy bow. Yeah, the heavy crossbow that you're talking about has both the sniper and the machine gun special. It depends on what kind of heavy bow gun you're using. Some of the sniper bow guns, not sniper, but the heavy bow guns come with the sniper,
Oh God.
and
So-
others come with the machine gun functionality on its ultimate.
I just did a Twitter search on Monster Hunter review embargo, and I am not seeing anything.
I know it's out there.
Somebody posted it in
I
the
tried.
YouTube chat a while ago.
Oh, really?
There is a website that aggregates reviews, actually. It's called Open Critic. If you go there, they might have a countdown
Oh,
to the
sick.
review timer right on there.
Why don't we just call up our friend Tim Turry at Capcom?
I could do that.
Get him on the line.
I mean, it has it right on there, Reiner.
Why can't we say it then?
Because, you know, we're not supposed to. Just because they want to say it doesn't mean we have to.
It's a moral quandary.
It really is, Leo. If you think it's okay to say it after that, then it's fine. But
Ha! Look at that big dumb idiot.
you killed the Rathalos yet?
Jeremy D, at the end of this stream, at the count of 3, everybody dab. So we're going to do that right after the stream
I'm
ends.
not doing that.
JV refuses to dab.
JV, I'm going to turn the stream off and we'll do it just for us. Okay, bud?
I mean, that's fine. Dabbing is beneath me.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
So it's like this, right?
Sure.
That was really good.
Yeah, I mean, people were asking for it.
You know that famous facepalm from Star Trek Next Generation?
It is famous.
They're making a statue of that,
I'm for it.
of Picard
Where?
facepalming.
Where is the statue going to be?
I
Featured?
can't remember who's making it, but I think it's going to be. I think it's just like the torso up. What do you call it? Just the bust.
Right.
Wait, why are you fighting this this Rathalos thing?
I'm not running away from him. I just wanted to flash
Oh, the
him.
Raven. I don't know. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
No, I mean I had to fight him to defend him against the researchers, but then they got away. The rest of the time I was just messing around with him.
All right.
All right.
There's a bird. You can catch it.
How many opening areas can you go in for 3-star?
I think this is the
I
end.
think 3 stars limited to maybe 2, maybe 3.
I think the next one is 4. Isn't
So
it?
2, maybe 3. Probably
that,
2.
That could be breaking embargo.
Well, then for that,
Just gonna keep an
I
eye
don't
on my
think so.
phone here.
Alright.
I'll wait for the call.
in your review, can you refrain from comparing this game to Souls? I agree. I have repeatedly already on the stream said you should not compare the game to Souls. However, it can be useful to articulate some points that way. But generally, I try to avoid comparing games in reviews. Period.
Yeah. That's something we used to do in the 90s. Every first-person shooter to Doom.
Right. There's no reason to make
It's
that
like
comparison.
Doom.
Having already written my review, I can tell you that I do not compare it to Dark Souls. There you go. Spoilers on my awesome review that you should check out sometime in the next 48 hours. Are you fishing? Are you fishing in the quicksand?
Yeah, I am.
All right.
That's my whole aesthetic. Fishing in quicksand. All right, what are we doing here, guys?
Having a little chat.
In
Little
the
break.
In the beta, they had timers for the hunt. Is that something that happens for every hunt? Yes, it does happen for every hunt. However, if you want to hunt without timers, there's something called expeditions that you won't be timered on, that you can just go out and hunt at your desire. Uh-oh. What is going on here?
Yeah, I think you compared the game to Doom, right?
Palicos.
Those aren't palicos, Leo.
Ha!
Leo, have you even seen a gosh dang palico?
Yeah, they look
Palicos
exactly
are
the
super
same.
cool.
From
No,
Boots with the reptilian
those do not look
hide.
like palicos.
All right.
He's cool.
They're always saying jumpin' Jagus.
Oh man, Leo is a real gem. We got to get him playing this game.
Thinking about it.
Daily live stream.
I mean,
Oh,
Leo's
dude,
kind of
don't start with that, Ryder.
Leo's a human palico.
You're just gonna make me want to do that more. I've always wanted to play as the Palicos. Not in this game. Sorry, friend.
As far
What
as you
kind of
know.
game would that be?
They let you do it in the last one.
But if they had their own game,
Or the last one.
It'd
they had
probably
their
be
own
like
game,
Mario Rabbids,
Yeah.
but
if
with
they had their
cats.
own game, I'd probably jump off a cliff because I'd have to
3D
play it.
platformer,
Dude,
or
no.
would it be like an Animal Crossing game?
Oh God, let's
A day
not
in the
go
life
there.
of them?
It'd actually probably just be like a reboot of Conker's Bad Fur Day, but with palicos.
Can you customize your look? Yes, you can. Can you make dialogue choices? No.
All right, let's do this. This guy's pretty easy to beat with the dual blades.
The Baroth.
Oh, you dick.
The first really tanky monster I think you fight. He enjoys playing in the mud.
The animation's great. What is all that crap?
I just told you, he likes playing in
Who?
the mud.
There's no mud here. That
Well, that's-
like came out of him.
It's oil.
That's fine.
What does he do with that stuff?
If you get stuck in it, you move slower.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
a
it's-
cool
it's bad.
defensive mechanism.
It's cool, and you'll see, depending on how good JV does this fight, there's a couple other things this critter can do.
His
JV's
tail's
actually
kind of
just-
like an Ankylosaurus.
JV is just chopping through his armor, though.
Yeah, like, I think it's more rooted in how many times you hit the armor, right, than actual damage done with this guy.
Should I stay up all night playing this game when it comes out? Is that a crafty way to try to like get an evaluative statement out of us? I don't know.
I mean, I
it's a good
stayed
one.
up until 2
Is this the
yesterday-
reviewer's
morning.
first Monster Hunter game? Absolutely not.
No, I mean you've put hundreds of hours
Yeah.
into the games.
I have.
It is
Do
JV's first legitimate playthrough of a Monster
Yeah, it's
Hunter.
JV's
Yeah.
first.
He's
yeah.
dabbled in the series.
I love it.
I played through the Wii U game with a friend. That was amazing. I loved it. But I tried playing the 3DS one, and I didn't like it as
It
much.
hurts my hands. It hurt my hands to play that
It hurt
one.
my hands to play those two. But it was a good kind of hurt.
Okay.
Do
I,
any of
bet-
the-
I bet the series would play well on Switch. I do want to try Double Cross.
You know, I think they might. You know, again, I think that might happen. I know they probably had said something to the opposite effect, but is it out now? Nope. Release date is the 26th.
Ow. Oh, don't be dizzy. Don't be dizzy. Don't be dizzy. Don't be dizzy. You're dizzy, aren't you? Yep. I'm out.
Oh!
No. All right.
Tack.
Yes, you should play the game all night. Oh, what?
Did you see what happened?
I
Oh, you
got-
just got carded on this guy?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Jay.
No, I got paralyzed.
By what? By a Vespoid?
No, by his charge. His charge paralyzed me, so when I stood up.
Yeah, that was
Oh, not paralyzed. Sorry, dizzy.
Yeah, stunned. Okay.
Someone give me that as a GIF if you could.
Yeah, we did a GIF.
JV dying.
GIF it up. I want to put that on. We're gonna send an email. Send it to GI staff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson
Cool.
did talk poorly of Game Informer recently.
I did.
I think he said Game Informer, but what I think he actually meant was you, Reiner, because you reviewed that game.
He gave us the middle finger for giving Spy Hunter a 3 out of 10.
RoboSteez, if you have high-level armor and weapons, the starter monsters will be absolutely annihilated. You will tear them to shreds. However, you'd have no real reason to go kill them either.
Yeah, like because you can't use that material to craft
Right.
anything interesting. You just be being a jerk to monsters for no reason. Don't be a jerk.
Yeah, I don't know if they're doing. People are asking if you can preload on Xbox. I don't know if they're doing that with this one or not. It's always a game-to-game thing. On
I have no idea the preload situation on either platform.
Somebody's suggesting we change weapons just for fun. Is that something we can do? Show off one or two
Oh,
different weapons?
Go back.
Before the
I
stream's
would
over?
prefer not
He
to.
wants-
What's that
Maybe after
pig?
this monster.
J-
What?
If you follow that pig, he'll lead you to some mushrooms.
that pig's like glowing.
Oh yeah, the moss
It's a moss
swine.
swine.
Yeah, they're fun to kill.
So he's different.
Whoa! Davey, what are you doing? What
What?
is he doing? Why is he trying to kill him? He'll lead you to mushrooms.
So, you can find mushrooms on your own.
Oh my God. This man's a monster.
Look,
I hope that Bareth kills you.
Carry him.
What are you
back to
doing? He was going to give
town.
you mushrooms.
He did right here.
He was going to give them to him. Oh my God. JV, man or monster? The subject of my next essay.
hey, that's my field.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get into it because I just can't believe what I just saw.
Man, nice monster variety so far in the opening moments.
Yeah, the worlds are. Each area has very distinct flora, fauna, critters, you name it.
Look,
Somebody asked earlier if we feel bad killing the monsters. And I'm
Nope.
going to go ahead and guess JV does not.
I don't think JV feels anything.
resident sociopath.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's doing the mud thing.
You're gonna die again.
No, I'm not.
Is it possible to horde mode to destroy hundreds of tiny monsters like a Dynasty Warriors? I don't believe so, but I bet you could set something like that up if you really tried on one of these maps, I guess.
So when is Tech? When are they adding Battle Royale? The
Oh God.
1 versus 100.
Mubg.
I'd play that.
Playing Mubg.
Nope, no, you don't.
Yes, the Palico actually has many cute contraptions that you'll see over the course of the game, including the little raft thing when he's on water. How many weapon types are there? 14. 14 big weapons.
Man, it's
And they are all very different.
wild when it goes into like super high frames all of a sudden when you're closed in. Nope.
These guys are just taking this to the next level.
God, the thing is awesome looking.
Yeah, he just got in the... He just juiced up in the mud.
Yep.
Now he's ready to knock JV out again. What do you think, Ryder? Is he going to get carded again? What if this guy actually triple carts him and knocks him out of the map?
Is the progress that he
Oh yeah, he keeps his progress.
Okay, yeah, no, he won't get carded again.
Like, the damage he's done is locked in on this puppy.
Get up on its back.
You go. I can't give a recommendation or not give a recommendation right now. But tomorrow I'll be able to.
Yeah, and the reason why is review embargo
My review embargo
terms.
is-
We can't break.
I can't talk about that yet. Is there local play? No, there is not. What are my personal levels of Monster Hunter game time?
Can't
I've
talk
got-
about that yet. Or your
of all over the franchise.
oh
Like,
yeah, yeah.
I don't know, probably like 600 hours for me.
How about you say the total number of hours and then each game's number of hours before this one? And
I
then people
can't-
can subtract.
I can't. No, we're not doing anything like that.
Okay.
If they want to know the hours, and this, we can talk about it tomorrow.
Good lord.
Yeah, we're streaming for another half hour here.
Another half hour today and 2 hours tomorrow with no restrictions on what we can show or talk about.
So anything you want to see, you can ask to see certain things, but we're going to show some big stuff,
yeah, tomorrow is
some
gonna be fun.
high end, end of game stuff.
We're showing the house tomorrow.
Are there certain
God, get 'em.
mission parameters that
Get him.
cannot be met to complete it? Like
Is this because I hit the pig?
Get him. Yes, because you killed the moss swine. You deserve this.
if you didn't defend those researchers, would that be end of the mission? You have to do it again.
I mean, the researchers are just NPC. Basically, the mission turns into this thing.
Okay, but I'm just
So, yeah,
asking,
no,
like, if there's
he would
multi-tier
start.
things.
He would start right at the Baroth,
Okay.
right? Because this is actually it's just a lead-in. It's all just a premise to get you to hunt this thing. The cart actually can't die, as far as I know. It's just to get you to hunt the Baroth. Is Dan Tack reviewing the game? Yes, we have already said in the stream that yes, I did review the game. You're very welcome, Silent.
Aw. Your
Wow.
little cat's
Yeah,
was unconscious on his little
I
raft.
know. JV doesn't care about the cat. To him, the cat is just a tool. It's just an object to be used to accomplish a goal.
And he just got a living, actual, real-life kitten.
That's what boggles my mind.
I feel so bad for that thing. Yeah, get on it.
He should. Has he done a rodeo yet?
No. Oh, fail.
Come on, JV. You had to hit the button while you were in the air.
I did.
Oh no, it's running. This thing needs some vengeance for the moss swine, don't you think? Reiner, what do
Let
you
the
think?
pig go. It happened like a century ago.
Oh no, he's wounded. JV is the one who he says he is now known as the one who takes life around the office. All right. Look at it, it's just trying to sleep, dude.
You do the same thing.
I would never do such a thing to such a majestic creature.
All right.
Hey, yeah, we have mentioned this. We are playing on a standard PS4 right now today.
oh, hey, buddy. What up?
Yeah, there's a replay coming on Friday for people asking. One guy said, Breakfast Princess. Sorry, one girl said, Mox JV calls cat a thing. Good guy Reiner.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
that's the Breakfast Princess for you.
The Breakfast Princess. What's that?
That's her comment.
You don't know the tale of the Breakfast Princess?
Can you walk us through it?
I don't know it either. Can you
It's
can you tell us, Leo?
Just the, point to point, the whole story.
I know a lot of people are asking
Well-
about performance differences. Sorry, Leo, but like performance differences between those, we can't speak to them. We only have the PS4 copy.
Once upon a time, there was a princess who loved breakfast, but everything after that is under embargo for now. So that's as much as I
That's
can
my
say.
favorite.
Thanks,
story.
Capcom.
Brian, Leo, you're a terrible storyteller.
Well, you're great at forming sentences, dude,
Oh, now I feel bad. You're a good storyteller, Leo.
and you're bad at forming sentences.
Thank you. Yeah, I feel better.
I wasn't sure how to.
Did
turn
he
mine around,
remove the
sorry.
bunny head from the palico? He did. That's because JV doesn't like to look at the cat. It's just a
What are you talking about? I love my cats.
it's just a tool in his vicious machinations.
Why are you mad at me?
Because you killed that swine. He didn't do anything to you. He was about to eat a mushroom.
Yeah, and now he's great moss-covered bacon.
Oh God, he's horrible. You tried to burn the other pig earlier too. Are there palico types again, like healer bombing? Yes, there are. You control it through the gadget system. You can equip your palico with different gadgets, and that will determine what kind of skills that they use.
君はもしかしてご気団かもうそれだけの時間が経つのか
Who's this
恋
guy?
の渡る時期が
This guy looks
また訪
important.
れたのか
Wow, that hair.
私もハンターなんだ一騎団のよかったら話を聞かせてくれないか
How many romance options are there during the story? What a hilarious question.
Is
Look.
the answer not enough?
It's an extremely high number.
I just want to marry a great Jagras. I don't see what
Oh.
the big deal is.
Well, you,
そうか
we can tell you don't like pigs. All right.
よかった
He's gonna be mad at me for like a month over this.
You know,
I'm gonna come into work. He's just gonna glare at me from his desk, probably flip me
ところ
off.
で君は
For killing the mushroom pig or
For the
trying to put the
mushrooms.
one in the fire?
I mean, I was disturbed that he tried to put the one pig in the fire, and I was happy the game
Look.
didn't let him.
私
The pajama pig is fine.
But then he murdered the other pig when it was about to just eat a
たどり
truffle.
着くと思っている
Just slaughtered it. He didn't even loot it, I don't think. I think he just killed it and moved on.
I looted it.
To be
Sort of
fair,
like you
Dan
feel.
Tech, I'm sure you've eaten a lot of pigs that got put in the fire
この
not
近
too
くに
long before you
私
ate
の
them.
キャンプがある
Well,
君たちも
those
自由に
pigs
使
were
って
not the
くれ
cute
て
little
構わない
moss swine that JV slaughtered.
Yeah,
It's
they
cold
probably weren't
blood.
wearing clothes.
みんなに
Yeah,
伝えて
definitely
ね
We don't know.
心配はいらないと
You never know.
That's a good
私
point.
はこのまま導かれるに任せて進むつもりだ
Yeah, you're-
It was going to eat a truffle, man. I'm glad we're
もし
understanding
君も
this
導
point.
かれたのなら
Yeah.
JV cut it down. in its
Okay,
prime.
okay.
手を超えた先でまた会おう
It was, JV, to Dan's point, it was inches away from eating that truffle.
It was truly one of the most cold-blooded murders I could even conceive of. Oh my god.
If I apologize, will you accept my apology?
Is the pig going to accept your apology?
It's gonna
He's
take
dead.
time,
The
JV.
pig doesn't exist.
What? Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. It's
How
just
does
a
it not
virtual thing.
Wow, JV.
I call the real cat a thing.
I'm.
But the reason I said that is because I didn't know if it was a boy or a girl.
It's
Wait, what are you talking
know
about?
What? I mean,
Your cat. It's either it or a thing or whatever. What is your cat?
Oh, it's a boy.
Okay.
Named Corvo.
I'm gonna have
Cool.
to make a special request here. I'm gonna have to make a request. I'm gonna take over the virtual life column. How JV injured my soul.
Actually, I'll let you do that for 1 week. I will let you write that.
You don't. If you do, you know I'm actually gonna do it.
You
right?
should do it.
Okay, I'll do it.
No, please.
Don't fool with
Yes,
me.
let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Can I? Can,
I would love for Dan to write a virtual.
All right.
I just
About
said I'm
that
gonna
pig.
I'm going
Yes.
to do that.
all right. Yeah, we're doing this.
You guys all heard it. This is the thing that's happening.
I'm excited.
I can't believe that it's the thing that's happening. but
I'm
we're-
so
we're doing
happy
it.
about this.
All right.
Devil Duck Gaming on YouTube asks,
We got
can you
that.
do story mode with multiplayer? How does that work?
You sure can.
Yeah.
Everything's integrated. It's all one mode now. There's no distinction between the two. If you want to bring friends along, you can. If you don't want to, you can play solo.
If you haven't,
Whatever you want.
If you haven't played Monster Hunter, it's Destiny-esque how they loop everything in. Like you
I
can just
mean,
jump in.
Yeah, it's pop in, pop out.
Yeah,
but,
pop in,
you know,
pop
do
out.
whatever you want. It's all the same thing.
So JV, is Corvo a happy cat?
No, he's a moody, depressed cat. He was that way when we got him. His brother's fat and dumb and stupid and happy though.
What's his brother's name?
Totoro. That's Elisa's cat.
So Corvo and Totoro.
Yeah.
So a Studio Ghibli and a Dishonored cat.
Yep. Don't tell Elisa I
No,
called her cat stupid.
He didn't mean
on
Destiny, you
stream.
guys. He did not mean Destiny. Oh, God.
Oh, are they
What?
mad?
No, all the Destiny and Dark Souls with dinosaurs. He said it.
No, I didn't.
I know, but that's what, you know. You got to be careful.
I want to see this.
That's not what I said.
I know it's not what you said.
Can we look at another weapon or two while we're out of
Oh,
mission?
yeah.
Can you get more hype than you are now? Yeah, you can. Go ahead and do it. I'm not
All right,
gonna
let's
stop
see
you.
let's see what weapons.
Thanks, JB.
Just for you, Leo. Leo who tells good stories.
Ah, God bless you.
He told me the story of the princess.
And it's one you won't soon forget.
I completely already forgot it. It was that good.
All right, let's see.
Man, the chat is all about the pig.
Listen, he was my friend, and now he's gone. And I have a lot of words to say about this, Reiner. And there's gonna be like italics and little segments, and I'm gonna talk about an experience I had with a pig as a child, and how JV like brought up all those memories again. This is gonna be the best column you've ever read in your life, I assure you.
Let's do the. I can't even with this. Let's do the switch axe. A bone axe? Yeah, let's do that. Whoa. Okay.
What did you do?
Whoa.
You get a new axe, the
That's
proto axe?
awesome.
The switch axe? Yeah.
It's looks like that big, what is it? Gun from Metal Gear Solid 4 or 2, the railgun.
Pookie coil.
Tack, do you have any pets?
Not that currently live with me.
What does that mean?
I may have had a pet that does not currently live with me.
All right, I made a.
We're separated.
I have no
Okay.
active pets at the moment.
Does that mean it ran away?
No, dear God.
Okay, you're being very cryptic about said pet.
Daniel is always cryptic.
Not always.
It's under embargo.
I have a dog named
Friends?
Snow White,
Okay.
named by my daughter, and then a cat that's like 16 years old named Harley, who is the sweetest thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Chill, loving, happy.
So these are all the opposite
I think.
of Pig Killer JV.
What did I do?
What about you, Leo? We'll
It was just-
complete the story.
Perhaps the worst part about the whole situation was he was so nonchalant as he did it. Just like a casual murder.
I have an orange tabby named Doctor.
Oh yeah, Doctor's very cute. I've seen your pictures of Doctor.
Thank you. He's the sweetest little boy in
He
the
actually
world.
looks like Totoro.
All right, for people in chat, yes, you can play offline. You can play the whole game offline.
Yeah, you can play it offline.
Are you sure about that? Does it need to like ping a server? To
You might have to update, but you can absolutely play offline with no problem.
Yep.
I have done it, like not connected. So
I'm gonna put an asterisk on that because like on Xbox, if
Okay.
Xbox Live goes down,
right.
I can't launch any of my games.
So I like
that is the-
deliberately
Like they
disconnected
say
my
the whole
internet.
thing is like, you know, it's not always on. They did away with that, but
All right.
it seems like you have to have, at least on Xbox, it has
All
to
right.
ping.
Well, then let's put that asterisk on there then. But
Someone just say I killed your pet.
let's change it to you can certainly play through the whole game solo. Sure. Oh gosh, see, that's all these comments about the pig. They too were felt by that. All right,
Oh no.
you're not gonna learn the switch axe, and are you gonna try to use this thing? You know, it's like a switch weapon. You can actually change its functionality and range.
Cool.
How does that work?
Hit R2.
More fit.
Oh, it's a trick weapon.
Right, that is actually what it is.
Yeah, no, we're not doing this.
Why not? Let's just go see.
Okay, fine.
People wanted to see a different weapon.
Yeah, they did. You actually should show them a bogan or something really wildly different. But I guess this is really different too.
Yeah, that actually looks like a really cool switch weapon. I'm for it.
Yeah, you can just hit a couple things and then go back.
So God of Bacon asks, got to go through the cutscene to join a friend? Yes. The question is, can you join from a hub easily? You can join from the hub immediately after the friend finishes the cutscene with no problem.
Oh, Dan isn't mourning that.
I didn't watch it. I'm sorry. What? Did he just kill another
He couldn't
pig?
bring himself to
No,
look.
no, it was like a kind of a
Like a
wolfy
gazelle thing.
deer thing.
You know, I don't even put that past you anymore. Now let me guess. He didn't even like take the meat or anything. He just left it there to rot.
So you never killed one of those pigs, Tack?
The moss swine?
Yeah, out of curiosity, like what it would drop or anything like that. That's a look of murder.
I mean, I played through the game. What do you think?
Wow.
Is there a pivotal story
You-
moment where you have to kill a moss?
Oh,
swine?
look.
Oh
Can we not kill this thing? Look at it. He can't even hit
JV,
it.
think about this.
no! Hey, do you have like a grenade?
JV, let it eat the truffle. Oh my God.
I thought for
did
a
it
second
again.
he
I
had
am-
changed.
Oh,
I
he's
am-
pissed.
Oh my God. Did you just? Wow, you just. That was that was way worse than the first one.
I gotta make sure this is
Can you
tagged for
clip
mature
that?
audiences.
Can you clip that? Because that was the most disgusting thing I have ever laid my eyes on. Holy I can't even. I can't even right now. I have to leave. I'm glad the stream is almost over because I cannot.
20
physically
minutes. That's all we have left. 20 minutes.
I'm not even gonna loot him.
hit- Oh my God. Wow.
Steve228UK1 says, I bet JV laughed at Bambi.
Bet he did too. I'm sure of it now.
No, leave me alone. I just want to sharpen my weapon. Go away.
Old Yeller? Probably laughed
No,
at
I
that.
cried. I cried during Old Yeller because I was like 5.
I just
I
can't.
Am Legend.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I laughed at
left-
I Am Legend.
Oh, Jesus.
What he did. He like paralyzed that one too, like on the way down, like a multi-hit. It was
He probably didn't feel anything.
truly grotesque. And the monster smiled and said he probably didn't feel it. Unbelievable. What is the actual point of this game? Is there an actual story? No, not really.
Dude, we've been seeing a lot of
there's-
cutscenes
there's
with
a
character
story.
introductions, talking about...
He asked if there was an actual story. I know what that question means.
That's fair, actually. That's pretty fair.
I can't tell you the expected hours yet, but it's a lot. If you just base it on previous Monster Hunter games.
Man, people are bringing out Watership Down even.
Wow,
Whoa.
we're going there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I bet if
Okay.
JV found a bunny, he'd be right out. He'd be on that too. So
Well-
don't show him any.
So these things look like herbivores, but there clearly isn't any kind of grassy stuff in this area.
He's just tearing him up with his weapon.
There's some grass.
Fire. Yeah.
JV's new slogan is "Kill 'em all, let God sort 'em out." Right? That's the philosophy we have going on here.
Fallen Redemption says, last Monster Hunter game, I put 300 hours down and still didn't finish all the content. Yeah, we had someone in production, Delay, she put in over 600 hours into the PS2 game,
I believe it.
the very first Monster Hunter. So that these games have a lot of content, and we'll be able to address that tomorrow.
Yes.
How much content's in this one.
Oh, I messed it up. I messed it
You
up.
did.
Hold on. Let me do it again. Yeah.
There you go. A well done steak.
Caboose BLT says, hey, Reiner, sometimes horses eat dirt. I did not know that. That was
I
a
didn't know
comment
that
to
either.
me not seeing any grassy stuff, wondering how herbivores could be in the desert.
Hey, look at
but-
this, Reiner. Look-
Well, yeah, I mean, they go around
I
the
did
bend.
not
and-
know that horses eat dirt. That's a new one on me.
Look at that guy.
I don't need this. I know.
Oh, look at that.
What do we got here?
What is that?
Splintered thorns.
God, I know what that is.
Every rose has its thorns.
I know what that is.
Da, 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 da.
What's out here in the swamp? You know what they awakened down there.
Fly, you fools.
Oh, wait. Wrong way.
Is there still mining? Absolutely.
I actually really like this weapon. I might try roll a new character, or because I want to play with some friends, so I might roll a new character.
Will there be event quests, event weapons? Absolutely event quests. And I mean, I would assume there'd be event weapons as well. It's a safe assumption.
Okay.
What could that be over there?
That's just a big rock, dude.
Well, get your weapon ready.
I do like that there's a trick weapon in here, or maybe
Of course.
multiple ones, but it makes me miss the cane from Bloodborne.
Where everything's a trick weapon. Are any of you three going to be on the Monster Hunter Game Club? I mean, I obviously will be, since why not? I already did it all.
I might show up for one.
Yeah, those are tough for us on staff. Whoa.
Yeah. We can't talk about our account, but yeah, this is a game is a big commitment.
Yeah, it's just a game this size, and then you have unexpected reviews coming in, and
Yeah.
trips and all that stuff. So I would like to. I'm going to be playing this on day one as much as I can, in between Overwatch.
And Overwatch is taking up.
Cannot put it
Can't,
down.
can't get away from it.
The league
those new
just made
skins,
me
man.
excited again.
Those new skins.
Yep, they're good.
Well, what do we got here? Something out of the water.
Looks like he's talking.
He is not talking.
He's trying to communicate with JV. JV's response? A weapon to the face.
Ow.
All right, we're down to the final 15 here.
How do you join the Monster Hunter World Game Club? Such a good question.
That is Leo. Why don't you help him out?
Well, play along with us. All the, what, low-rank monsters you
All,
said?
all of low rank hunts will be in the first half.
Now, you say
Yeah,
play
so
along with us. It just means you're giving your feedback on a certain point to the game. So you could start playing
Right.
Friday night, play as much or little as you want, but you need to get up to
You need
a
to
certain, be able to discuss the entry-level hunts.
you need to unlock high rank.
And you're going to
Anything
send your
before that.
feedback to podcast@GameInformer.com. Your thoughts about that early game, we'll probably read it on the air a week from tomorrow for the first episode and discuss it.
Also, everyone
Yeah,
include, when you come across one of those pigs, what did you do?
That's right. Did
Did
you
you
even
eat?
feel a temptation to kill them?
Yeah, did you let it eat?
JV just doesn't care anymore. He's a wrecking
He's
ball.
been really quiet ever since that second pig.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that it's actually starting to get to him, but I feel like it's not the case.
No.
I feel like this Gyrotutus is going to take some punishment out on him, though. Look at him just gulping down potions.
What do you got against potion gulping?
I feel like the monster deserves a better shake against you. I don't feel this is fair. I need to put JV up against an Elder Dragon or something to make it to make this fair.
Yeah, Tex, someone is asking here, Ninja2551. As someone who's never played Monster Hunter games, this looks like a game where you explore until you find a big monster, kill said monster, and just move on.
There are other activities you can participate in, but yes,
I mean,
that is the core loop.
bulk is hunting, but you do it with friends, different degrees of difficulty, length,
That absolutely is the core loop.
strategy.
Different restrictions, and then there are other things you can do if you just want to chill. There's like collecting quests you can do. There's other restrictions you can put on it, like time trials, other kinds of things like that.
And you're progressing to different areas.
Right, and
there's a lot of progress.
You're unlocking new areas. You're unlocking new abilities.
Wow! Why is he doing that?
I don't know, because JV killed that pig. That's why.
Never gonna let that go, are you? It's gonna haunt me all my days.
Oh my gosh. Get him, Gyrotutus. Yeah, eat him. Yes.
Oh!
Get him again. Hit him. Splash.
He wants to evolve. He wants to go on
Splash.
land.
Yeah, exactly. He wants to
Just let him evolve. He's so close.
splash. No, splash harder.
I really like the way they move in the creatures so far in water.
Yeah,
And kind of the mud.
This is still the very early game, so you notice they wasn't very aggressive. You let JV get away and potion up.
Whoa!
Yeah.
What was that?
I have no idea what you just. I
I
don't use that weapon, so
Whoa!
maybe
Yeah.
that was your A-lister throwing a bomb.
Oh,
you
yeah.
got an A-lister Palico, buddy.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like a salamander a little bit, huh?
Yeah, like a salamander
He's
snake.
so
sort of
close
thing.
to evolving. Whoa!
And there he goes. Yeah, so people are asking, one of them is JV's permanent Palico that he levels up and equips, and the other one is just the friend he found on the map, who's sort of a temporary bonus friend.
Yeah, they're called tail riders.
Hot damn, this looks good.
Can you make custom hunts or custom zones? No. But there is a huge variety of those to select from through something called investigations that you unlock very early.
So we got about 10 minutes left.
We do. We're running out of time.
What are your thoughts on the opening act of this game? What do you think? Start with you, JV.
I thought it was pretty slow, but after that, I really like it. It's very slow and cinematic, and it sets the stakes and stuff. But I just wanted to go ahead and get to hunting, and it doesn't
And
do a good
obviously,
job.
we
at
get to the hunting here.
Yeah.
Tech?
I'd rather, speak about the game as a whole, so I'll do that in the review, which will be up sometime really soon. Check out GameInformer.com for a ton of features, content, and the review coming very shortly.
And for me, as someone who's just watching with, like you, the viewers out there, this is the first I've seen of the final game. I like what I'm seeing here. I like the variety in the monster types so far, the regions it's taken you to. I think it looks very cool. Leo, any parting thoughts?
Hey, that looks neat.
Leo, you're getting in on this. I hope you know that.
I wanted to wait for PC, but I don't know if anybody's going to let me.
That is such a wait.
What are you
Such a
playing these
brutal
days, Leo?
Rainbow Six Siege is pretty good.
On PC?
Yeah, I've been getting into that. Game's fun.
Yo, you gotta
Subnautica?
sharpen your weapon, man. You're hitting for...
I mean, it's not sharpening past yellow.
Oh, my bad. Forgot these early game weapons.
Yeah. Believe me, it's bothering me too.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, I better really gotta
Oh
sharpen.
God!
I don't remember.
I forgot it does that.
Do you have unlimited
Yeah.
supplies for
unlimited
sharpening?
whetstones now,
Okay.
yeah.
Whoa! Guys!
What's happening? It's fighting the Barroth, and JV's just taking advantage of that, which is smart.
I love the Barra. God damn it.
Yeah, so as we hit into the...
Get out of that!
As we watch
Oh,
JV take this
no.
guy on. And
We
answer the
might
final
end with a
questions.
death.
Yeah, we might. I hope so. And
Oh.
answer some final questions. I want to remind everybody that we're streaming again tomorrow with no restrictions, content from the full game, and answering any questions and all questions.
Yep,
So
more
join
pig.
us tomorrow.
More
same
pig
time.
and cat talk.
No, we're not talking about the pig again. I'm going to write a column addressing that.
That's true.
Tomorrow morning on our YouTube page, there's going to be a bunch of Monster Hunter videos as
Whoa,
well.
Leo, you can't say... Come check out our YouTube page or the Game Informer homepage, and there's going to be a lot of Monster Hunter stuff. So if you had any questions that I couldn't answer right now, they're probably answered in one of the multitude of content pieces that we have going live soon.
That's right.
And if you don't want to read any of that stuff or watching that stuff, just join us tomorrow from 2 to 4 CT, right here. And we'll be taking on some very, very cool monsters.
Yeah, I don't think this game will ever get any PSVR support.
This game in VR would probably be like
I'd throw
cause
up so
seizures.
much. Ugh.
It'd probably be something along the lines of Final Fantasy where it's getting like a standalone fishing
Yeah,
thing, right?
That's exactly where it would be. Like the Palico fishing game. I could see that happening.
Somebody earlier said a Palico game would just be Daxter.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I like that game.
Silent Dante. Do I enjoy the Escape from Tarkov? No, I'm trying to stick to like the
Whoa,
a couple survival games.
is that an egg?
Yeah.
Get it.
But I'll probably try Tarkov a little bit later. Right now I'm doing Slay the Spire is probably my big one.
Come back.
Can you find a way to compare this to Sonic 06? That's a question. They both have monsters? Things?
Kinda, yeah. Both made in Japan.
Oh, very good. Very good. There it is. That's the one. I think we hang our hat on that one.
By the way, Tax, speaking of Super Replay, we got to get you on Monster Hunter or
On Vampire Hunter.
Monster Hunter
Yeah.
H.
What a great anime. And from
No,
what I
we're
hear-
doing
even better game from what I-
Vampire Hunter D as a Super Replay right now.
Yeah,
3 episodes live on YouTube right now. Check them out.
I will check them out.
It's a fun
Are the
playthrough.
PS1 era game, PS2.
Mhm.
Okay, PS1.
Kind of survival horror. More on the horror end in terms of controls.
Oh boy,
good.
that's always a really good thing to say.
Yeah. But yeah, we're butchering it and making it look worse than it probably is. But that's the spirit of Super
That's
Replay.
what we do. Yeah. All right, JV, just kill the thing so we can go home.
I'm trying.
He's weak. He's hurt. This is how you like it, right? Just can't even fight back.
Exactly.
So when they flee like that or in their death knell,
Yeah.
how long is it usually? Is that like 10% of health left? 5%? Do you
It,
know?
it depends on the monster.
Yeah.
But
Okay. So it's different for everyone then?
Yeah, for sure.
This is an early game monster, so he's really feeling the fatigue. There you go.
All right. We did it.
Congrats.
All right. I guess we'll just hang out for the
Let's
last
see the
5.
loot. Yeah.
Maybe we can make something.
Oops, sorry, Rainer.
Got 2 calicos there.
Calico Palicos. I think Reiner just inadvertently stumbled upon the secret.
Can you talk
Oh.
about the guild card stuff? Dude, that's
Let's wait
okay.
just to be sure. I don't know when that goes in.
All right.
See a lot of bowgun lovers out there in chat.
What
I
are
like- I
those
like you
shark
guys.
things?
Those are gaiju.
Those are fish.
Yeah, and they're craftable fish.
Yeah.
You can kill them.
They have useful pieces.
Like a catfish, kind of.
I don't know what catfish you've been saying.
They got the little stringy things
The
in their
whiskers?
face.
Is that what we're talking about? Yeah. I need an espresso too. I definitely need one. They're talking about espresso.
Oh, I thought you were just like,
No, not
like
just not
translating
randomly.
the cat.
No.
Yeah, Tech's been a trooper today, by the way. He recorded this week's podcast for a few hours right before rolling into this this live stream.
Wow.
Same with
Sure
JV,
did.
What?
actually.
Oh, I didn't know that, actually. I'm not trying to diss you, as much as I love doing that.
Yeah, like, what the hell, man?
And Leo was in the control room for that, too, right?
My fingers are tired.
And they're going to be, like I said, we have so much Monster Hunter stuff going up really soon, gang. So, our stream's going to end here in 2 minutes, but there's going to be all kinds of stuff at GameInformer.com. It sounds like a broken record, but yeah, that's where it's going to be. And then tomorrow, streaming the same time as we did today, but with no restrictions, we can talk about a lot of stuff. I have a feeling that some stuff is going to happen between today and tomorrow that you guys are going to want to talk about. So,
Yeah, and again, the content we're bringing to GameInformer.com and YouTube, the most we've ever done for a launch game, written by JV, Dan, and Jeff Cork, covering beginner level to end game stuff. And as Tack pointed out earlier, you're protected from spoilers.
absolutely.
They did everything they could to protect you from.
Yeah, if we have like heavy
seeing stuff.
spoilers,
We take that very
headline it.
seriously. In fact, we even have like a runner in front of every video to warn you to go away if you don't want to see stuff. Anyway, it's been awesome having you all here.
Yeah.
And I hope to see you back tomorrow when we can talk a lot more explicitly about a lot of this stuff.
Showing multiplayer, high level stuff.
Show multiplayer, show high tier content.
and we can answer every one of your questions.
every single one.
That's right. Whatever color you want to know about.
Right,
we
you won't
can
have to
say
ask
it.
what color the fruit is.
Yes.
That's
All
good
right.
stuff.
Thanks
by
for
the way.
watching, everyone.
Thank you,
We'll see
everybody.
everyone.
Hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow.